브레이크가 나올 수 있을 것 같고요. 1대 3.
이거는 속박 걸리면서 스키 따라가지 못하고 그대로 다운. 하지만 시키무르 선수가 마무리를 해줬습니다.
교환 구도에서 토마스 스핀 무빙으로 피해주는 영만 선수고요.
자, 여의도 이 교전에 참여했는데 결국 잡혔습니다.
자, 이거 제르긴 선수가 좀 깊었는데 아스트라버스트 경기 이네이트가 많은 걸 가져가겠는데요.
그렇습니다. 자, 경기 니트 여기서 일단은 그냥 대지메아레를 좀 맞았었기 때문에 데미지를 좀 맞기는 했습니다만.
네, 그쪽에서
네,
브레이크 만들어냈고 이어지는 교전도 해볼 만하죠 경기 이네이트.
3점 이상을 노리고 있습니다. 3.5.
와, 힐링 스프레이 받아주면서 7킬 가져갑니다.
자, 흥남 선수 근데 벽 뒤에서 숨어서 약간의 킬각을 노려보고 있거든요. 결국엔 늑대가 나오니까
아이고.
늑대 먹으러 오겠지.
자, 근데 프리아가 좀 간단하게 아이템 구성을 하기 때문에 그거 접근까지 맞춰놨고
오!
아래쪽에
카이팅!
가속 경계 밟은 다음에
이게 스킬이 또 살아남아있네요, 허스키.
싸움이 끝나질 않습니다. 하늘날이 생생하고요.
저 여기 왼쪽에 시체 보이시나요?
와.
와 이게
이거 지금 시체 창고가 됐어요.
시체가 변이각보다 많아요.
예. 근데 양이 굉장히 많이 쓰러져
여기
있는데요.
또 쓰러집니다.
예.
그렇습니다. 이게 그때 다 훈남 선수 한 번 더 쓰러지겠어요. 이거 인비심을 또 쓰러질 수도 있는 그런 무서운 상황. 훈남 선수.
아이고야.
창고에 안에 시체가 4개 이상.
브레이크까지도.
어머나.
비상.
야, 끔찍해요.
하고 단검을 탈 수 있으니까.
이거 상자 에펜 해준 것 같긴 한데요.
네. 확실하게 지금
경기 니트 보여줘요.
그렇죠. 경기 니트 거면은 이거 저 상황이 너무 안 좋아 보입니다.
뺏겼는데요 경기 니트 포스코.
야.
와, 400 크레딧을.
이거는 제주 섀도우가 들어갔었네요.
를 보기 위함인데
오!
치키몰이 하지만 제로진도 아슬아슬하게 살아남았어요. 도블 문어가는 치키몰이 빠져야 되고 상자 들고 도망갑니다. 그리고 싸움이 걸리고 오히려 경기 네이트.
이거 대제메아리가 없었기 때문에 경기 네이트 피해가 큰데요.
와.
그냥 그렇게 폭탄이고요.
폭탄 영역 전개. 이런 식으로 계속 상대방의 진입을
근데?
만들어주고 있는 거. 아트팩트 쓰고 그 다음에 또 스킬로 빠지면 돼요. 그렇죠.
이게 포커싱을 잘 흘려냈던
야.
상황이기 때문에 테러갑니다.
위클라이 그냥 오네요. 절
그렇죠.
쳐주세요.
이게 진짜 스칼렛 선수가 상대방을 아슬아슬하게
그 전에 싸움을 하죠.
게다가 이게 루미가 움직인 거를 파악을 했거든요. 그래서 제주 섀도우 입장에서도 여기 누가 있나? 그런데 레니템이 이상해.
이거는 무조건
해봐야 되겠는데 생각이
무조건
들
해야
거예요.
되는데요. 이거 너무 불리합니다.
그렇습니다.
오선수.
계속 이렇게 둘러싸여서 맞을 수밖에 없으니까 들어가는데 태규 혼자서 버티기가 조금 버거워요.
자, 그래도 페이블
이렇게 교환.
들어갔고요.
그래도 이거 부활을
페이블
막을
있죠?
수는 있고요. 카이팅각 들어오면 페이블 다운. 마지막까지도 살렸는데 이게 이러면 잠깐만요. 이거 살리는 것 때문에 상황이 좀 버텨 다운됐어요. 오투함즈가 점수
갈렛에게 현상금이
탑니다. 쌍주사 타요.
다 날아가요. 하지만
이러면
신조는 살아남아 있습니다.
FN 세종은 부활각이 나왔고요. 근데 인비시블 다시 한번 타서
다시
병원 넘어가면 되죠.
날아가면은?
근데 그거를 예측하고서 쌍주타 다시 넘어오고요. 이러면은 FN 세종 이거 아닌데.
잠깐만요.
근데 나는 척했던 그런 쌍주타였기 때문에 심리전 걸려서 인비시블 못 들어가는데요. 이거 못 들어갔어요.
아이고.
마이너스 2점.
일단은 결국 짱주타가 조금 더 자리를 확실하게 잡을 수 있는 상황이 만들어졌고, 하지만 로지가 비앙카가 옆에서 슬금슬금 보이기 시작합니다.
이거 이러면은 사실 금지구역 시간 많은 두 선수가 앞으로 돌아주고 범 선수를 이제 크로노스피어 쪽에 숨겨준 건데 하늘나리까지
이건 하늘나리 타고 한번 들어가야 볼 각을 잡으려고 했던 것 같은데 거리가 안 됐어요. 이러면은 그대로 짱조타가 무난하게 승리를 해주는 그림이 나오겠군요.
네, 결국 이렇게 그들의 이름처럼 1라운드
짱조타.
예.
쉽게 쓸 필요는 없습니다.
경기 네이트는 아래쪽 내려가서 큐스크 쓰고 싸움을 보자인 것 같고요. 이니시에이팅 들어가는데 와 제키의 습격을 니키가 제대로 막아줬거든요.
그렇습니다. 자, 결국 퍼스킷 다운. 그래서 인빈시블도 결국에는 위계 상황이.
세종 로즈에게 많은 크레딧이 쏟아지긴 했지만 누에라 만만치 않은 상대거든요.
그렇죠.
빠졌습니다. 오 하고 들었어요?
일단 또스 선수가 그래도 오버핑 꽤나 잘해준 상황. 여기서 자
근데-
쇼이치 들어가서 해결할 수 있나요?
자 쇼이치가 파고 들었는데 범 선수가
Activate.
Hello everyone, good morning, good evening, and we are back again with Atralitan Master Series Season 10 Phase 2, and today will be the final stage of Phase 2, back with the guest box and Superior.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here for the final stage, I guess, here for Phase 2. Very excited to see, our top 8 teams at the very end here to see exactly where and who's going to be the one to actually take it home all the way here.
Yep, and we do have, I think Auto Arm is one of the team that actually managed to start from knockout stage 2 until the finals, which is almost golden run. We did see OVO actually having that golden run last phase, but right now we have that almost golden run for Auto Arms.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's no surprise. Auto Arms was our previous phase winner, so coming out to make it all the way to the end here. I mean, they were a powerhouse team. I think just had like an unfortunate group stage, so. Yeah, I don't think too many people are surprised that Auto Arms was able to make that, or make their way and have that journey from knockout stage 2 all the way to the finals.
Yep. And I think before that, we are probably going to, just a brief moment just to let you guys know what is the tournament format. And, oops, wrong one, this one. We have the schedule right now. We are in day 6, which is final stage, and it is today. And then the prize pool is still the same. It is 10 million Korean won. And then point metric is also the same. And yes, as you can see there, right now we are in phase 2. And next week will be the LCQ. And next month, around the 10 April and 11 April, we will have the grand final of Master Series Season 10.
Yeah, April 10th and 11th is going to be that season final. So if you guys are interested to see who's going to come out as the best team for season 10, make sure you guys come around for that. Mark that on your schedule. It is going to be slightly earlier because the schedule is usually a little different for the in-person finals. So make sure you guys keep that in mind as well. But here's the format for you guys. We're all the way at the very end there. It is going to be that 70-point checkpoint format. If you guys don't know how checkpoint format works, these teams will have to get into that 70-point threshold, and then they're going to have to win a game on top of that right after.
Yep. And yeah, for the grand final in April, it is basically depends on the circuit point that they gain from the Master Series. So yeah, I guess there's a lot of teams that wanted to gain a lot of points just for the sake of entering the grand final. And for today teams that will be playing as FN Sejong, Jeju Shadow, Auto Arms, Jeng Jota, YG Wales, GNZ Esports, OVO, and Asher. That will be the 8 team that will playing today. And it should be a checkpoint format. So basically, a team that already reached the checkpoint, I believe it was 70 points, will need to play another round just to win that last game to winning this Phase 2 finals.
Yeah, and I would say it's a pretty stacked finals here. I mean, 5 National League teams, and the other 3 teams, I mean, all these players are well-known players, respected players, so we'll have to see exactly where these teams will be able to place here for the final stage. Because it is going to matter a lot, right? Even though they were able to get into the finals, they still need to have some good placement here to get a lot of circuit points to either make it so they can either automatically qualify for the season finals, or they can or yeah, they can automatically qualify for the LCQ as well if they do want another chance to make it to the season finals.
LCQ, I believe it's also checkpoint series, right?
Yeah, LCQ is double checkpoint,
Ah.
so it's a little a unique type of format that doesn't really happen often, only for the LCQ. But it's basically a team gets into checkpoint. If they win, then they're actually out of the whole group, and it's gonna go down to a 7-team lobby. But here you guys can see exactly where these teams do end up placing here, and I do actually like that they have the little plus symbol just to indicate that I think these teams can actually potentially get more points. So you can kind of see where these teams end up right now after. I think they actually ended up calculating in the extra points as well from the first or from this phase already for some of these teams. So you can see exactly what these teams are going to be fighting for. You can see Youngju Whales, Asher, and Shadow are all in 11th, 12th, and 13th, but they still have a lot more points to gain here in the season finals. So it's definitely not their end just yet. And for these other teams on the left side, you can see Team Auto Arms, OVO, CJ Esports, Jeongjoda, and FN Sejong. They'll have quite a bit of points for themselves, and I think they, are going to be at least secured for the season finals. But obviously, they want to be playing for that top 4 spot, so they can guarantee themselves that day 2 spot instead, so they don't have to play through, the first day of the season finals.
So, yeah, I guess this will be my first time to cast, so yeah, it will be interesting experience. I mean, I already have the experience of just casting the usual ERM phase. So yeah, for the LCQ and the grand final will be a new experience for me.
Yeah, so for how it's placed, it's the top 4 teams will be automatically secured in day 2. The next 6 teams will be secured into day 1, and then 11th and 12th place for the circuit points will unfortunately be relegated to LCQ, but they don't have to play through the qualifiers for LCQ. They'll be in the final stage for the LCQ, and LCQ is a whole different beast. There's so many teams that want to make it to the season finals. It's all the teams that haven't made it or that wasn't able to get through to the finals with circuit points. They're all going to be fighting for those last 2 spots.
Yep, and so since you say you need qualifier, so are they gonna play a 4 series of games to qualify in the LCQ, or they need another checkpoint games?
Yeah, so LCQ how LCQ works is obviously you need to qualify through rank, and everyone's playing in it, so it's really, really hard. Like the cutoff is really high, and then you have a qualifiers and then a semifinals, and then you have the finals for the LCQ, and then you still have to, get to that double checkpoint win. So,
okay. Yeah. That actually happened in one day for the, I guess, semi-finals, I want to say. So basically, it will be filtered into 4 teams, right?
Pardon?
So basically, it will be filtered into 4 teams, right?
Are you talking about for the season finals, or are you talking about for the LCQ?
No, for LCQ.
For the LCQ, it's all split up into different days. So everyone will play the qualifiers at the same time. Everyone will play the semifinals at the same time. There'll be streams as well for those games. I think they'll be covered usually on the Korean side. Like some Korean streamers will be streaming it, and then when it gets to the finals, obviously we're going to be streaming it. And then I think the semifinals, there's like usually one feed that's covered on the Korean Eternal Return channel. But yeah, it's basically quarterfinals, semifinals, and then finals. You have to win you have to get to checkpoint. You have to win. It goes down to 7 teams, and then another team is going to be able to win as well. So it's only 2 teams that make it out of the LCQ.
I see. So yeah, with that get out of the way, we will have to jump straight into the final stage first game. And as you can see here, YJ Wales will gonna use their usual comp. I guess the Storm Chaser with the Eva and Fana with the Chloe. And G-Work will just filling up with the Adela. And then Senji Sport will use the Tsubame combo. I will say it's basically that Nikki and the Nia combo there we see, and Asher will use that Tail and Siko with the Nikki and Adela combo. OVO, the usual comp, and I guess FN Sejong also will use the similar comp. And I think we should be not seeing any ban.
No, there looks like we do have the Nadine, I think, gonna be banned.
Oh yeah,
I think that's gonna be the only one, but a lot of duplicates. So we have a lot of similar ideas from these teams, especially OVO and FNCJ are going to be playing the exact same team comp, but we have a lot of same ideas, right? We have the Nikki Nia combo versus the Nikki Adela combo. We see the Celine Nadine triple backline team. We see obviously those two teams playing the exact same team comp. A lot of triple backline in this lobby here. I don't think we really have any typical front to back.
I mean,
So yeah, we'll have to see how these teams are going to be able to work around that. Ottawa is going for a pretty unique triple backline team comp as well. They're playing Celine, Justina, and Nadine. So not really that much CC for their team, but we'll have to see if they can just burst these players down before they can even get anywhere close into their range.
and then I mean, FNCJ Young definitely seeing the success of OVO with that comp. It's not surprised to see them also try that comp. I mean, yesterday they did play this similar comp, so not a surprise. I do remember that I forgot, is it FNCJ Young or another team that actually swapped Rosie into Subame?
I think it was a different team. I think if Sejong was just playing this team comp just because OVO, yeah, I think they definitely showed this team comp can work. And yeah, I'm really surprised there's not it's only one ban in this lobby, because there's so many different teams having similar ideas, but it's only one other team having the same idea as well. So we're gonna have to see which teams are gonna have the right team comp to win out in this lobby here. Great totem there from Scarlet, but the parry's gonna be there, and KCW just gonna be able to grab that kill. So first blood gonna go to the side of team CG Esports. On the other side down here, Doc, a lot of team fighting happening here. Blink out from Rozzy's not gonna be enough. Rated Raptor's gonna be used to go on forward. Is gonna be able to grab one. There's the Peacemaker gonna be used to keep the team members of the side of Team Jeju Shadow alive, and they're gonna be able to grab another kill. Respawnings are gonna be coming in just to try to farm up some more kills here, but it is going to be a 3v2 going to the side of Team Shadow. Blink on forward is actually gonna connect the blue-yellow, so looks like they're going to send their sights onto Jumo, who's respawning right on top of their team. And Shadow, great start there, going to be looking at 4 kills here, and unfortunately for the side team, OVO is going to get caught in that third party and is going to get hit with that break.
Yes. And I think we are going to see CG Esports going to keep this chase into G Shadow. That is the CG uppercut and the combo with the Nia, but unfortunately managed to get out, but doesn't really matter. The stun is connected. Right now is the remaining of the CG Shadows. There's the heart, and it's actually 1v1 right now. Nia versus Tia, nice combo on the backline. That will be a clutch for Omen.
Yeah, it was looking a little scary for the side team Shadow, but I think the Nia's game was just coming out a little too late. Wasn't able to combo off of the Pure Jumpercut, and that's going to spell doom for CNG Esports as they get hit with the break again. And Shadow, great start for them. 7 kills already in the early game here. 3.5 points. Cinema, unfortunately, is going to get caught though by the side of Team Youngju Wales. So they're going to be able to pick up a kill for themselves, but getting a little bit far before going down. Not too bad. Zico, oh my god, hitting the full combo onto the side of the Subame there. So they are just going to be able to grab a nice pick for themselves.
I think day 1, so I mean day 1 night, so everything everybody's going to try to farm. But I guess there's still some team that trying to fight it. Look at the beach. And there will be Rogi goes down from OVO by Jengjota. And then G-Work here, going to regroup with the team in Temple. Or maybe you want to try another fight here. Trying to ambush the team in the police station. Maybe.
See Asher though grouping up as well. There's the parry from the Nikki there. There's the Jumpercut is going to connect onto the other Nikki, and they're just going to be able to trade 1-for-1. But now Yona and Zico are going to be the last 2 members alive. They're going to try looking for this Subame, but the third party is going to be here, and Shadow picking up another 2 kills. 4.5 points already, and especially in Checkpoint Series. That's going to be a huge start for them, as on the side Jeongjona are going to be able to grab Jumo down here in Forest. Maybe gonna trying probably to look for some extra farm, but not gonna be able to find anything, unfortunately.
CG Esports is responding, and I mean I want to say kind of great timing, because of they still have time for them to try to contest the objective. It will be spawning in 20 seconds, and now G-Work is trying to catch Chell, but instead they get caught.
Ooh, good queen, and there's the full combo.
Yeah,
Zico getting the 1-up onto G-Work here, something you probably wouldn't see too often. There's a blink on forward from Zico for the combo again. Great parry uppercut, and Asher picking up another 2 kills. Very nicely played by Seiko there.
And now they do have the entering. So skirmish been seen here in the cemetery right now. Poke, oh, missed that poke, and I think Dozy will kind of get this one off. I mean, that's on CC basically. Oh, wait a minute. They haven't get the 3. And Peacemaker going to be popped. Ultra Burst going to be used, and there goes the heart. Omen might be in trouble now.
Oh, no.
Oh no! Oh, terminate. Jeju Shadow will be the first team to be eliminated, which is that was super fast elimination. And
Yeah, after such a great start, you wouldn't really expect them to go down, but just getting a little too greedy for that tree. You saw the heart just try to stick the tree for the whole time. Wasn't even able to grab it and then drop the Peacemaker down. So Shadow was unfortunately completely split away, completely caught off guard. And yeah, got just a little too greedy for that objective, and we'll just pay the price for it. Auto Arms, great punish from them.
It's unfortunate. I mean, I know the mindset, like because they know that there's no especially CC to cancel the tree there, so they would commit to that one. But yeah, unfortunately,
I think they mistimed it as well, because I think they got off the tree thinking they probably already got it to pop the Peacemaker, but yeah, they didn't really get it in time, and then the fight was so split. They just didn't. They also don't really have like that really good of an escape, so it's really easy for the Lucina to just get on in there, and Lucina, Lucina is a great character that has like amazing chase, so yeah, just weren't able to really get away.
Amazing chase, amazing, I guess, defense. I want to say, like, she did have that info while damaging surrounding that, so yeah, quite a character here. You might see a fight here in stream, though. I'm pretty sure Auto Arm is just trying to have this poking game before they want to dive in. But at the same time, Asher, I think, wants to lock one people down with that Nikki and another combo.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about Team Auto Arm's answer to the Nikki engage ults, just because I feel like it's really hard for Team Auto Arms or a team like Team Jungjoda to really kind of deal with the pure Joker combo. They're just gonna have to try locking down and just making enough distance that the other two in the back can't really follow up and one shot. Either the Lucina, the Celine, or the Nadine there. And Juma just gonna use the Arena Vampire to secure all those chickens. I mean, kind of worth it at the end of the day if your teammate's not really there, because the ultimate is not gonna really matter if you're not gonna take any team fights anytime soon.
And also Bianca is having pretty short cooldown on the ult, so it should be fine for the next fight. But let's see, Red Uppercut gonna use into the Nadine. If he goes down, they have the Mia and the Nikki combo there. Going to use the Totem for Nikki. Try to go back and trying to kill Justina. Also between pop, and there goes Nikki. 2 for 1, 2 for 2. I mean, sorry, 2 for 2 right now. That's again Bill going down. Cinema will goes down. One circle is the only remaining. He can get the kill on that. Tsubame, well played. Now one circle is going to fight Bill. How are
one circle? One circle's a monster. These 1v1 scenarios here. Gonna rest up here. Now it's gonna come down to 1v1, and it's just gonna be up to one circle to dodge out on the Nia here. Nia's game world should be back up very shortly as well, so they have to be a little careful here. Great dodge from Bobo. Dodge a lot of those Celine Bobs. Dodge on the point tick as well. There's Nia's game world. One circle just has to dodge in the Nia's game world here and try to get a lot of damage back down. Oh, but does get hit by the point tick at the very end there, and CNG Esports gonna be the one to actually come out on top in this zone. It's a little hard to dodge all of those little points, and yeah, unfortunately, they're just gonna go down there. And yeah, one circle couldn't provide enough burst damage back into the Nia, because the Nia still had that 1-up, so I think one circle was just waiting for the 1-up to expire. But yeah, just wasn't gonna be enough there, as they do end up getting hit by the points at the very end.
And also, you cannot just push out Nia from that gaming world because of the CC immune during that duration of the ult. Right now, we're going to see Auto Arms, in which going to fight with Jota. It is already day 3, so most of them will try to make it a little bit more safe to take these fights, because if they die, they need to spend some credits. And look at that damage on the Q into Cinema. And Photo Phase 2 will be gone. And yeah, it will be this Nadine poking game. But I guess Auto Arm did use the crossbow Nadine, so with the Q, it's not that will be painful compared to the last of the Jota. Oh, wait a minute, this is Cinema getting into see the Celine. Half
There's a
HP
Ghost Light.
gone.
And HP advantage is going to go to the side of Team Auto Arms here, but they're just going to try resting him. Cinema going to try to get some damage back in, but there's the engage coming out from Scarlet trying to get some damage. The totem is going to be forced to be popped there, but no one actually going to go down. Cinema going to be able to use their Astral Barrage and dodge out on a lot of that damage as well. And the poke is going to be there. Great Q coming out onto that you see in the back line, and yeah, it's just triple backline versus triple backline. Whose damage is going to be able to stick you is going to be the question. The poke coming out from one circle on that Celine. HP bars are just going to slowly start to tick back up from both sides here, as no meaningful damage is going to be there just yet. Great bomb coming out from one circle to get some more poke damage in. It's just a stalemate here, depending on who really gets enough damage to stick, but it looks like both teams are going to understand that, and Auto Arms is going to be the one to get themselves on out of here, as Zhongzhou at least are going to be able to get these bears for themselves.
I mean, there will be no end there. It's really going to be a long fight, and I think that will be a time-wasting fight. So, yeah, the great call there by Auto Arms trying to stop the fight there. And right now in Factory, we might see a fight here between 10ㅣ Sport versus OVO. Now let's see who will get in first. I think the one who can get it off might be the one that have the Fiora getting in, trying to zone that 2 backline right now. Nikki goes really hard there. Nikki goes down. Range of Revive been popped. This might be a
huge.
Almost gonna take on Rosie there. Rosie really low. Circulation can. This one catch Linia. No, cannot. So they're just gonna revive. The wasting on the credits. Yeah, miscommunication has been seen there. More.
That's okay.
Yeah. It's okay.
Looks like both teams were able to trade 1 for 1. It's a little close there. Bomb, just engaging onto the back line, just getting completely or not Bomb, but the Fiora from OVO is getting immediately shut down there. But they were able to trade 1 for 1 on the back line. So it looks like the Fiora was just kind of there to kind of stall and soak up a lot of that damage, while the members of the Rossi and Bianca in the backside were just able to get that Nikki down. So not too bad. I mean, both teams just gonna lose out on 200 credits. I think the objective did go to the side of Team OVO, so I think they definitely were up in that whole encounter there.
Yep. And yeah, I think the Fiora, if they have more damage, I think GCP can keep one of the team there. But let's see here in Scooby, you're gonna see a fight.
Auto Arms.
It's one.
Wait a second, they were able to turn it.
Wait, it is E8 now. And E8, I mean, Rosie for the is quite hard. They didn't have that range advantage compared to Rosie. Well, I think Fable will gonna chase this. Okay, never mind. I thought he was gonna chase this into archer range. So yeah, that will be 2 score and a revive for Auto Arms, while FS Sejong will need to pay 400 for the loss of the Fiora and the Bianca.
Yeah, a little devastating for FN Sejong there, as they're trying to save for that blood. They still can probably get there. The Fiora is already sitting on 400 credits at the bottom side, you can see. But yeah, great turnaround for the side of Team Auto Arms. It looked a little bad because of the range of the Vampire Queen, but Auto Arms is able to split away, get themselves on out of there, and turn it with all the amount of damage that they have. That's the scary thing about Team Auto Arms. They just have a lot of damage that they kind of have to go through here, and it looks like JCP on the backside is just going to get taken down, but this time the Nikki is actually able to stay alive for a little bit longer. There's the parry as well, but again, it's just going to be that 1 for 1 trade, and this time though, Team OVO will be able to get the res off instead of having to spend that 200 credits. So yeah, Nikki just slightly or a lot more tankier than the Fiora, as the Fiora just gets instantly shredded down, but the Nikki just able to stay alive for so long with those parries.
Nice one there from Zenadine, and that will be killed onto Bomb. It's not too bad. I hope we're going to use that to dodge that Blade of the Vampire though.
Oh, wait a second, E on the backside.
This one, yeah, that will be a wild Fable. I'm sorry, I mean E8 actually just cleaning that up for Auto Arm, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's looking really good for Team Auto Arms there, but the Raid of the Vampire Queen is just such a powerful tool into these triple backline teams if you are able to connect the Sanguine Javelin after, and he just allows E8 to just jump into the backline, easy clean up for him to just finish off the job. And yeah, unfortunately Auto Arms is going to go down in 7th place with only 8.5 points here. Definitely not the start that Team Auto Arms is going to be looking for here.
Also nice recognition there from FN Sejong there. They do realize that Nadine already used the crossbow skill, So so they basically know that there's no more any getaway move, so that's why Rosie can get in quite easily there, and same goes with the Rage of the Vampire. So yeah, a lot of resources been used into the Fiora and to the Bianca, so the Rosie can get in quite easily there by A8 and get the cleanup on that fight. And right now we're going to see in Hospital is OVO versus Asher fighting for the red box here. And whoa, wait a minute, there's someone from behind is Jeng Jota. Unfortunately for Stimo, they haven't got that box yet, so it will be a 3-way fight potentially. JCP is going to get that box, but no, I don't think you want to risk that. And
Yeah,
it's still painful.
it's a little hard to grab this red box when team like Team Jung
Oh,
Jota
oh,
is
see,
there. But wait a second, the Nikki is gonna try to greet it. It is open, so they can't just go and grab the item. I think their inventory is full. Scarlet though gonna try looking to open it themselves here, and there is DVLS gonna be used from OBO to get themselves on out of here. So there's gonna be another team that's gonna be joining the fray. It's gonna be Team CJ Esports, and red box looks like it was secured by the side of Team Jung Jota. Is gonna be the arm piece, probably gonna be the Necronomicon for that Celine there. And yeah, fires are gonna be there as well. Looks like Asher's gonna try looking for the engage, gonna maybe try to deny this box. There is the with the full combo coming out from the Adela, and yeah, they're just gonna be able to grab that, and they're gonna be able to get a lot more damage back in. Force, I believe, gonna be used for then they can get to themselves on out of there. And Scarlet is gonna be able to trade a lot of damage onto the Sua, but it's not gonna be enough. Team Asher is playing this so patiently, just able to recognize that they had that window to one-shot that Celine, and yeah, that combo we see time and time again. It was a blood sample, I think, that they actually got from the box there, so a huge loss for the side of Team Jung Jota.
That is some crazy play there by the Nikki and the Adela, and right now Team Jota will be, I want to say, not really stuck there in stream, but they need to force their way out by fighting the team in front of them. But as you can see, I think Senju Sport is gonna leave the stream and go back to Pawn just to farm that wolves. They will be Pawn right now.
I mean, Pawn was reopening, so it's nice for Team Asher having easy access to get into the zone where no one's gonna be right now. But our final 3 zones looks like it's gonna be Temple, I think Temple, Alley, and probably Gas Station if I saw correctly. But we'll be able to, it looks like it is gonna be those 3. Teams are gonna have to be a little careful now. There is the Nikki, there's a parry jump cut, but no follow-up there as the combo from Del was just used, so 1-for-1 trade is gonna be there. There is the Subame though, able to get so much damage onto the Sua, and the res is gonna come through, and I don't think Team Asher can really do anything about that, so they're just gonna lose out on their Nikki, and they're gonna be down a member now. Gonna have to look for that Lumi res to get their teammate back into this game, but at this point into the game, it's really hard to look for those reses, as you know, you have a lot of these teams to be able to be there to deny, but looks like they're just gonna go straight into the red here, try to cut off Lumi. I think they should be able to get it in time. Yes, they're gonna be able to get it, and so we're gonna have to unequip an item to get enough credits to get the res. We'll have to sell their shoes there, but I think they should be able to make it out and teleport themselves into another zone. But yeah, it's gonna be down those shoes. Probably gonna have to look for any craft here, and looks like, oh my god, so unfortunate for the side of Team OVO, as Team Asher's gonna teleport right on top of their head, coming out from that Lumi res, and yeah, not really much Team OVO can do as they are gonna go down, unfortunately, in 6th place.
Yep, and that will be 2 kills there for Asher. And I think Sua still have that, still have her shoes there, and yep.
Yeah, they're just able to craft the nice purple shoes. That's usually what you're supposed to do. Yeah, Jung Jota playing with fire there, VLSing straight on top of Asher, but Asher wasn't really ready for that just yet, as they were, as it did just have that scuffle up there in Temple, so you know, gonna be on a lot of cooldowns. Jung Jota though gonna start to move to the bottom side.
Oh
here,
my
god! Straight in the hands of Youngju Whales, and the damage is just
her.
way too much. Scarlet just face checking into nighttime vision and is just gonna get instantly killed. And now Jung Jota, unfortunately, gonna be down a member. Only 4.5 points for them here, and looks like Jung Jota is gonna try making some space, but they're just a duo here. There's not really much this Celine can do. Gonna use that blast wave to get themselves out into safety, into the red zone, but their timer is gonna start ticking now.
I mean, Wales, we haven't really seen Wales for the rest of this. I mean, I haven't seen Wales playing from the start. They're just only farming, and look at Eva right now on sending on 2 blood, and I think they are going to probably have on the Chloe anytime soon, but yeah. Oh!
Great find there from Seiko, instantly killing that Nadine. Yeah, Seiko's just able to just find so many of these key queens here, but I think Team Asher, I think they know, but they don't really want to take this fight into the side team CG Sports because they know there's a lot of other teams in this zone as well. And I don't know whether what they're deciding to do. They're actually going to use a VLS system to go to the other side of the zone, but Team Youngju Wales is going to be there. Now they're going to get punched for it. Looks like no. But looks like Celine is going to get caught for the side team Jungjoda. Now we are down to 4 teams left. Team Youngju Wales, CG Sports, and Team Asher are all in the zone, while F and Sejong are going to be able to secure the zone, the top zone, completely uncontested there in gas station.
Yep, but there's a chance that F and Sejong will going to be used at CLS. Are they gonna risk it? Are they want to get that extra, I guess, wait, 3 team points? So yeah. You see the red only is gonna play it safe and just fight in the last zone. It's 5 seconds left, so yep, I don't think we have enough time for them to get in. So this will be the 4th team who will fight in the temple. And in the middle right now,
yeah,
Asher.
This is really good for Team Asher because when it's a team, when it's a zone like this, when there's three teams, if you can hold the zone for additional timer, you're in such a good spot because now you can pull away, you can drop your safety orbs now. I think that's what Team Asher is going to do. They should just walk to the bottom side here, start to get their zones, but they're actually playing with fire here. Just going to try stalling and staying in the zone to poke out on some extra timer. But now that I think they can just walk down, place their safety orbs on the bottom side here. Or maybe they don't have enough gadget energy because actually they did actually end up using a lot to let system back in, but no, they still have some, so they're going to be able to just drop their safety orbs here. Now they should have the most timer. But CNG Esports still has a lot of timer as well, and yeah, I think they only have enough for the 1 safety orb, so they're going to try full setting it here, get a lot of damage onto this Nikki. Going to be able to trade a lot, as Asher going to just walk down to the bottom side here. The timers are starting to tick, and oh no, Seiko is going to go down, unfortunately. And they're going to try sending it straight onto the side of Team Youngju Wales, but nothing is really going to come out of this. Suwa going to try getting the knock up here. He's going to play Kingmaker, going to give the easy 3rd party for the side team CG Sports to clean up the fight. There's a Imperial Uppercut can be used, but wait a second, G-Rock is going to be able to trade it back in with the full combo from this Adela, and I think they're going to be able to ones to come out on top here. The HP bar is going to swing back into the side of Team Youngju Wales. I think Nikki getting a little too excited there to jump on forward with that Imperial Uppercut, and is going to pay the price, and it is going to be Youngju Wales going to be the one to come out on top.
Yep, and wow, that's I think I want to say that some turnaround there by the Adela, while Chloe goes down, but Storm Chaser did a lot of damage there. It will be a hard time to get into the Eva, especially with the Adela protecting the Eva. And right now we are going to see F and Sejong versus Wales, and let's see if F and Sejong can get into the Eva. Even though if they took down Eva, can they even take the far down Fana right now? Let's see here. Oh, missing the Q. Nice job. The stun is also been not connecting. Is that a 200 Fiora? I think it's a 200. Yeah, that's a 200 Fiora.
No, should be Rapier, I think. Oh no, I'm not.
No, it is a 2.
That is Rapier.
Rapier?
It is Rapier. Oh no, I can't.
I think it's 2.
I think it is 2-hand.
Yeah.
No, I can't actually tell you. Here
Oh,
comes
no.
engage though from Bomb. Looks like the double guillotines are paying dividends for the side team F and Sejong, as they do have full zone control here. Yeah, it looks like it is 2-hand.
There is no.
That should be 2-hand skill.
There is no.
Oh, Bomb has been a flank here.
Uh-oh.
Using the ultimate, so it looks like they're gonna have to send it here, or just not gonna have the ultimate for the fight now for the side of the Fiora.
Yep.
Looks like Youngju Wales is going to be able to just stay down here as the zone is going
Oh
to
my god, that's
for
damage!
them. A lot of damage onto Fauna, though. Fauna's going to chunk down to 1 HP. There's a full combo to actually deny the engage coming out from the Yonka. The damage coming out from this Evil is just way too much, as he's just going to rip the team of the side team FN Sejong to shreds. Oh my god, the Rossi just ended up falling so early into that team fight. It was just really easy for the side team Youngju Wales to turn it around. The damage coming out from this team was just way too much for these other teams to handle.
Yep, that is a really nice play by Fana. They're trying to, I want to say, like, baiting the Fiora to get in, They did manage to get in, but unfortunately, that area specifically is not. I mean, it is quite benefit for Bianca, but at the same time, it's also giving a lot of benefit to Eva, which is at least small space. That laser will be most likely connect to everyone there. So, yeah, well played there by Wales.
Yeah, and I mean, the Random Dramacan was completely denied from the side of G-Work there on the Adela, and then Fano it actually ended up looking like he was baiting the Fjord, but ended up killing the Rossi by themselves as well on the backside from this Chloe. The Chloe just does so much damage, especially when you have especially because they could just use the Soul Link to just live for a little longer there, and yeah, Chloe and Nina just going to town onto that Rossi. So yeah, it's gonna go down. It's gonna be an easy win coming out from Youngju Wales. 22 and a half points. So a great start from them. I don't think they're in range to get into that coveted 4-point checkpoint win, because I think you'd have to average about 23 and a half points somewhere around there to get this to 70 points. But you know, if Youngju Wales keeps this up, we could definitely just end here in 5 or 6 games.
Yep, definitely. So really, I mean, they are playing really well. Like as in, they are playing really slowly. Like we haven't seen them in early mid. They didn't really take any fights. They just keep farming, and yeah, that's on the late game. That Eva with the 2 blood item in hand, that is sure a monster there. Playing a lot of damage.
Yeah.
And yeah, on top of that, I think Evan Sejong cannot use the Rage of the Vampire into the Eva. I think it was only for the Chloe, I believe. So yeah, there's will be a lot of DPS loss there from the side of Evan Sejong.
Yeah, the Random Vampire Queen was used a little late, and then it just got cancelled by G-Work. G-Work was able to get the knock up onto the Bianca before they were even able to get close. So, I mean, at this level of play, you see it pretty often. These players are just able to get the cancel onto the Random Vampire Queen, and if it does end up happening, Bianca loses out on a lot of her initiation, a lot of her damage, and there's really not much the Bianca can do to help follow up on the engage. So a little unfortunate there for the side of team Evan Sejong, but still a great game for them as well. 16 and a half points. It's gonna keep themselves in that second place position. You can see our top 4 teams now. Youngju Wales with 22 and a half, Evan Sejong with 16 and a half, Sinji Sports with 15, and Asher with 11.5. The rest of the lobby below that 10 points start, but still a lot of games to be played. Remember, these teams are still going to have to get into that 70 point threshold and then win a game on top. So, what you usually see, 1 or 2 teams gets into that checkpoint break point, but then you see, a bunch of politic gaming. A lot of teams are going to start to just try to just make it their mission to deny that team and checkpoint from winning the game.
Yep, and look at that bottom 6, 7, and 8 team that are actually having the same point, like 4.5 points. That is, yeah. I mean, it's only game 1. We still have a long way until the checkpoint. So there's still a lot of time for them to keep up the pace. And yeah, I think the game will be starting to be more dangerous when checkpoint team is already start to appear. But at least for now, I think they can still pick up the pace, and only game 1. So yeah.
Yeah, and I'm curious what the teams are going to be swapping to, because we do have that Nadine Dan going to be coming in. And I don't know if these teams are going to try to maybe ban out on these other teams that are playing, some similar team comps, because it's really easy, I think, to ban any character that you kind of want in this lobby. Or not any character, but a lot of the characters are on the table to just be hit for the next game, just because, for example, we do have 2 teams playing the Bianca, Fiora, and Rossi. So if any team decides to pick any of those 3 characters, they could just get it banned out to force these other teams just to swap off that team comp.
Yeah, but I don't think OVO will swap the comp though. Like, I'm pretty sure they will just gonna stick with that.
No, I don't think OVO or Evan Sejong are gonna swap. But I'm saying these other teams, like example Team Auto Arms, can just pick Rossi to get Rossi banned, right?
True.
Or anyone can really just pick up Nikki, because CNJ Esports and I think it was Team Asher are both playing the Nikki Adela and Nia, so anyone could just pick up that character to get it banned as well. So anyway, any team can really start to target ban these other teams if they really want to. Just because we do have that Nadine ban coming in as well, so I'm very curious to see if that's exactly what's going to happen. That if we can't play our comp, we're just gonna try to sabotage each other teams so they can't play theirs in the next game, if that's gonna be the plan.
Yep. And we do see this past I guess yesterday and last week we did see Fable with the Rosie, so yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe we can see that Rosie being banned in this next game, especially while Nadine being banned. So game 2 we will see a lot of team changing their comps due to Nadine being banned. But for now, we will just wait a little bit more before we go to game 2.
Yeah, I think I did see Team Auto Arms play Nikki. I don't know if it was Nikki, but the Rosie for sure. Fable, can definitely play that character. I think the Nikki could definitely come out as well. But I'm not too sure. We'll have to see when we do jump into the game. I think the other teams are probably just going to be playing what they've been playing already, just because it's just game number 1. Even if it's not really working out too well for them, I don't think one game is a good indication of whether we should swap up our team just yet.
Definitely. So yeah, there's still a lot of options, especially for the likes of Auto Arm. They do have the Carla. I mean, on 1-for-1 circle. I mean, Fable with the Rio once again. So yeah, there's still a lot of potential here for a lot of teams that still usually use a lot of comps in the series.
And we should be able to jump into the game very shortly for you guys. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what these comps are, what these teams are going to be cooking. And then once we go to the break, if these teams are going to use their substitutions, or if we're to just see the same players coming back out again, as the bans are going to slowly start to pile in. So these teams are going to have a better idea and a better plan of what exactly they want to do in the upcoming games, because these teams still have a lot of leeway, right? No team is really has that big lead just yet, but as soon as we get to that game 5-6 territory, that's when we're going to start to see these teams slowly get into that checkpoint breakpoint.
And this will be game 2, and we are going to that character select. And right now, as we guys talked before, this being banned, so let's see what kind of character we're going to be pick. And Jengjota, we're going to use that Katya to swap out that Nadine. Let's see.
Shadow though. Ooh, Shadow gonna be playing Nikki and Bianca, so gonna be targeting 2 different sides of the coin here, both CG Sports and Asher, and OVO and FN Sejong. So that's 2 bans for 2 different type of team comps from the side Team Shadow, and that's exactly what I was.
The
Rosie too. And the Rosie as well. So yeah, Jeju Shadow just gonna start to battle these teams here. Claudia is gonna be swapped up for a lot of these teams as well. With that Nadine ban, it's gonna be both Jungjoda and Auto Arms gonna be swapping over to that.
Yep. And OVO will be, I guess, for the first time actually getting banned 2 of those characters. Fiora should be free. But yeah, I guess the Rosie and the Bianca will be banned for next round. Nikki also will be banned for next round.
Yeah, so 3 bans coming in all off the backs of Team Jeju Shadow here.
Yes.
Just such a menace to ban on these teams, because honestly, they could have swapped the Nadine for the Kadia or the Nadine for the Subame, but I think just opting to play. I mean, they're definitely comfortable on these characters as well, because they wouldn't be playing it in the finals. But yeah, just gonna try target banning a lot of these teams after their Nike is gonna be off the table.
And I mean, honestly, seeing that even though they want to, I guess, trying to get the character banned, I think the team comp itself is actually quite decent with the Bianca, Nikki, and the Rosie. Yeah.
It's just Bianca plus Rosie, and then they have the Nikki substitute for the Fiora. But Nikki is also, a pretty good character to, kind of get in there, stick onto the back line or whatever target that they want, and just try to create chaos for their team.
No, and I think seeing this a lot of Bianca, we might see the fight in dock in early game. Yep, as you can see there. I mean, OVO as usual going to stay in the dock. So right now we might see a lot of fights in the dock. Yep, 2 teams already Yeah, actually it is from Jeju Shadows and OVO. Yep, finish their item first, and probably going to start a fight here anytime soon.
Yeah, we do always see a lot of teams coming down here in dock to, you know, coop up and, you know, have that early game team fighting. And it looks like we do have Shadow here. Maybe gonna look to the side of JCP, but Nikki is not really with them just yet. Nikki is gonna be able to regroup with them. Basically, Rambucky is gonna be completely denied by the Imperial Uppercut. They're gonna be able to trade the kill. And OVO is still going to jump back in as well with that Razi, but the Fiora is able to get a lot of damage onto the Razi. They are able to trade one back, and the respawn is going to be there for this Bianca. Razi able to stay alive for so long here and isn't able to trade another kill down, and Fiora going to be there to finish the job, and OVO going to be able to get the one-up on the side of Team Shadow there. Looked pretty dicey, but the respawn, I think, from the Bianca coming in clutch at the very end.
Yep, definitely there. That's a nice stop there by Shadow on the Bianca at the first half there, and we're gonna see now a fight between AE8 and G-Work. G-Work getting caught by Bang actually goes down. Yep, indeed that will be G-Work goes down, and Fana is
I think teleporting in.
Yep,
Taking a kill, so pretty good for the side of Team Youngsha Wales. You will be able to grab one for themselves there, and on the other side though, there's going to be a lot of kills going to be traded both the side of OVO and CG Esports, and OVO.
Oh, 6 kills.
Getting a nice 3 kills there, and yeah, they're going to be sitting at 3 points for themselves already, so I'm feeling pretty good about that.
And we're gonna see Fana is actually losing their Nina, and that will be that Chloe there by losing their Nina. And right now we see Asher trying to farm this bear, but actually getting interrupted by the likes of the Shadow. But I think it goes down though. Can Rosie get the kill on the Sua?
Oh
yeah,
my god!
They get the kill on Sua. Even though they actually Sua really stayed there pretty long. So let's see, can they continue this one? Rosie trying to chase. I guess Chell and Siko will going to get the on Omen right now. Oh, we're gonna use Rage Uppercut. It's gonna pop, but there will be a trade there. Rage Uppercut on the other side of the Shadow.
Wait a second.
Oh, nice dodge there on from the Rosie there. 1 for 1 still with the parry. Almost gonna go on Sua. One more hit. Yeah, there we go. And that's again. Siko.
Oh no!
Hanshin. Oh my god, Hanshin with the clutch.
Zico just unfortunately just whiffing at the very end there. Just had to hit any ability to kill the Razi, but wasn't able to connect it. But I mean, yeah, Razi able to just dodge out on all those skills. Just very nicely played coming out from the side of Team Jeju Shadow there.
I mean, Rosie
really
have a lot of movement speed, man. So yeah, it's pretty hard to
yeah,
catch.
yeah, it is definitely hard to connect ability onto Razi, especially because they can kind of just dodge a lot of it there. There's a period uppercut is going to be used to try to finish the job, and there's something on forward from the Sua. Is going to be able to get Fable. A third party is going to be here. Cinema going to try looking for the trade on the kill. Sua is going to go down. Cinema, unfortunately, I think is going to get caught out here, and Otto probably getting hit with that break. But wait a second, Cinema is able to turn it here on this Justina. Is able to get the kill onto the Bianca. Is going to try looking for some more. Cinema is going to be able to actually stay alive here as well. Maybe going to try looking to contest for this tree. Bomb though, is going to try denying it. Is going to get proc that heavy knee pads. Cinema,
Yeah,
all by them low, all by their low. I'm going to try, but yeah, looks like their team didn't actually end up respawning with them, so the tree going to be given to the side of the defense jump.
Yep. And now ready to prepare again. Gonna be using a bitch right now. Oh, Johan going to use that ult just to disengage the fight. Memory though still want to get this one. Oh, look at that GCP into the combo into Katya goes down, and Johan will also go down. There's no more ult from the Johan. And GCP is still trying to get more kills. I think he's trying to chase the Emma on. We still have that 20-second timer before the member of Genjota revives. So yeah.
Yeah, nicely played there by the side of Team OVO. JCP just obviously such a monster on this Fiora, able to get on in, finish the job as well. You know, a lot of the cooldowns were used already by the side from Jungjota, so they can't really finish and get themselves on out of there. But unfortunately, he's gonna get caught though on the top side in gas station, as Otto is gonna be able to pick up a nice skill for himself.
And I think Jengjota needs to buy in their items with auto arm. They haven't bought their force. Let's see. I mean, the carry for auto arm did by the force core, but Priya still have that 400 in their pocket. They might find an opportunity to buy a knife, probably here in the police station. And yeah, it's already almost 30 seconds in the countdown timer here. So let's see who will get the objective, which is probably the Rift and the Alpha.
Yeah, I'm gonna start to see these teams slowly starting to contest for these objectives here. We do see, oh, looks like Team FN Sejong versus the side of Team OVO, and there is the engage on the bottom side. They're both random vampire boots are going to be used, but it is going to be the Bianca going to go down from Team FN Sejong first. He's going to be able to try a lot of damage though, but the two Razzies
Wait a minute,
on top here. There is the ultimate, and they are just going to go down. FN Sejong unfortunately going to get wiped off the map there. Team Shadow going to be able to get the one-up, and on the other side though, CG Sports on the side of Team Auto Arms. Team Auto Arms just able to provide a little too much damage here. There is the inner blitz as well, and they are just going to go down. Team Auto Arms going to be able to pick up 2. Unfortunately, Team FN Sejong, I like the angle there with the Fiora on the jump pad, but they just weren't able to find anything. Very focused targeting from the side of Team Jeju Shadow.
And also at the same time, Shadow did they play well there on the Rosie one. I want to say 1v1 Rosie, but there is the support there from the Bianca. But yeah, overall,
Yeah, the Sanguine Javelin being there, I think definitely helped out for the side of the Team Shadow, just because, you know, they had that Bianca to follow up as well.
And now OVO actually losing their Rosie, trading actually by the amount from Jota. And right now Omen going to drop that Rage of Vampire, but I don't think that will be matter, and the Rift goes to Asher.
Yeah, Asher gonna be able to pick up a nice half point there, getting that free kill and grabbing that box there as well. And it's gonna just be given to Iona on that Suwa. So Team Asher sitting in a pretty good spot right now, I'd say. And same thing for the side of Team Shadow, you know, winning out on that team fight, actually wiping FN Sejong off the map. Unfortunately, for FN Sejong, you know, only 5 points. They did have a good first game, you know, getting into that second place position, but they're definitely gonna fall slightly behind now in this lobby.
Yep. And for now, we guys see Auto Arm having the 6.5 points. The Shadow. But let's see if an engage has been started from OVO losing GCP instantly. Look at that damage from the Eva though, but at the same time, I think that should be Chloe goes down. Yep, there's that. But oh my god, Rosie.
This Eva is just too much for these teams. Storm Chaser is just such a monster on this character.
And that is
able to deal so much. Jumo has to be careful here. The Emma is on the other side as well. But okay, just going deep into red. I like this play, like the safe play coming out from Jumo here. Gonna wait and let the Fiora res first before we're gonna look for this TP. And yeah, they're just gonna wait.
Jumo going to waste that time, a lot of time right now.
That's okay, because at this point, if you minus or if you die here, it would be a minus 200. But I think, you know, just not even that minus 200 is worth the amount of time that you have to lose. Unfortunately, though, they're teleporting right into. Wait a second, this is the exact same team. Team Jongjoda teleporting down here in Factory as well. But yeah, looks like all 3 members of the side team OVO are going to be able to respawn and get themselves back into this game here. To be a little careful, as yeah, it is that day 3 swap. So once these players go down, you know, it's going to start coming out of their pockets.
Yep, and I want to say that the fight in the warehouse there between Wales and OVO, that Eva is not on a Storm Chaser yet, but already, I mean, Chaser yet, but already with that Eva. Even without the Chaser, it deals a lot of damage there.
Yep, KCW is going to do a lot of damage on the side to Asher, but Seiko on this Adela, you have to be a little careful. Adela can just instantly burst you down if you go a little too far forward here.
Trying to find a flank here, trying to catch a member of Jengjota, but they did get found out by the Katya W, so Omen still need to find a way to flank here. Oh, that's it. I think Rosie going to use the Rage Uppercut into the Johan. Rage of Awakening pop into the Coffin, and that ult didn't matter enough to hold that Rage of Vampire. Bianca did go down though. Can this Katya survive? Oh wait a minute, Nikki did connected this motivate. No more dash back, and that should be a wipe for Jeju Shadow, and Jengjota will be in the 7th place.
Shadow getting and wiping another team, just so well executed in these team fights here. Just very disciplined, waiting for the Nikki to get the parry before they full send it there, because you know you want to get that stun charged up, and then the rain of Vapor is just perfect. Going to be used over the wall with that blink to get all three members inside there.
Yeah,
And, on the top side, Esports unfortunately gonna lose to Asher there.
Oh,
and here comes Engage coming out from the side.
Chaser
They're
is
looking for
getting-
Storm Chaser a little too far
Oh
away.
my
There's a Ring of
God,
Vapor
that
as
is
well,
nice
but
stun.
a huge queen coming out from G-Work. Is it going to be able to lock down and deny the
G-Work.
members of the side of Team OVO any potential engage there? And Youngshu Wales is looking so clean on this team comp here. Just going to be able to just grab this Omega for themselves as well. It was looking a little dicey because the position was split. The Reign of the Vampire Queen was good, but G-Work on this Sedella just completely ruining the dreams of the side of Team OVO.
CCP indeed actually managed to get into the Storm Chaser, but yeah, unfortunately, G-Work just coming in clutch, trying to save the Eva, and yeah, that will be goodbye for the Bianca, and that will be minus 200 for OVO.
Yeah, Youngshu Wales looked unstoppable on this team comp here, and we'll have to see if these other teams can try to look for something here. There's the Hero Jumper Cut with the combo there, but the Nikki is able to live for a little too long there. They are going to be able to get a nice double bookmark and a knock-up as well from the Don Quixote, and the Suwa is going to be able to finish off this Razi, and I think that is going to be it. Another team going to go down. It's going to be OVO, unfortunately, the side of Team Asher in 6th place. So many teams getting wiped a little early into the game here. Definitely a little bit of an interesting dynamic for this lobby, for this game instead. We got the jump going to be used. There is the Priya ultimate going to be used to disengage, and they're just going to try finishing the Bianca, and yeah, they're just going to go down there. A little too much tankiness, and I would say, yes, it's kind of hard for the side of these other teams to really engage onto the side of Team Auto Arms with that with the Spirit ult.
Yeah, it's very rough there for Juju Shadows there. Are gonna be using the revive this there Bianca, though I think they still have enough credits to buy blood, maybe. It's only day 4, so you're gonna probably buy. Yep, they already bought that blood, and it will be given to Rosie, maybe. No, we're gonna use it for themselves, and we'll get the death in the hands of the Bianca. And at the same time, we also see auto arms with the blood item there for Priya. We're gonna swapping into that shoes, probably pixie boots. And Storm Chaser is going to get that Chaser right now. Yeah,
everyone's hitting those blood samples here. I think Team Asher also ended up getting one given to the Suwa. So yeah, this one into the game is no surprise. You know, we're at the highest level here in the finals that these teams are just able to farm well. They're able to macro well, get these blood samples online into the later stages of the game, and it's all going to come down to whoever is going to be able to play these fights better, as the margin for these items are going to be really, really close.
Yep, and Wales are going to go to the forest there. Oh, almost get to fight with the Shadow, but I think the Shadow noticed that the item is pretty similar, so yeah, I don't know why they decided just don't want to be to be safe. And now we're gonna see fight here. Astral Burst going to be used to dodge that rage uppercut, but Asher will try to go away with the damage in for the Suwa was way too much. I think Fable will try to get this kill. Queen try to zone out Asher, and yeah.
I don't know about using the ultimate onto, or the pure uppercut onto the Lucina, because Lucina can just Asher Barrage it, but it does force out the Asher Barrage, so if they can get the Lucina coming down, it's really good. But I think there just wasn't really any leeway for the side of Asher to really look for that angle there, and yeah, it's just going to allow Team Auto Arms to get the full disengage. They're going to be able to grab the Wick line as well and get another blood sample for themselves. I think I saw double blood on the Priya for the side Team Auto Arms. I'm actually surprised they gave the bloods to one took on the Priya here, but when Priya, one of those characters that can deal a lot of damage, they have a lot of utility for the team as well. So not only are they doing damage, but their shields are going to be a lot thicker for their team. So I think that other blood though definitely gonna go to the it looks like it was the Kadia there as they are on that red star.
It is
almost day 5, so you know, if they die, they can only need to be respawned from Lumi. And right now, they're just going to fly to Chapel and I guess try to find some action here.
Looks like they're gonna jump on Lumi here. Maybe gonna see if any teams are gonna be on top of it as well, but you're not gonna find anything. Bori is gonna be in the fray. I think they should be able to see that, but actually gonna be ignoring it because looks like they don't want to give their positioning away down here in this bush. I like this from the side of Team Asher, as I think they could actually catch anyone by surprise here. I don't know if Team Auto Arms even knows Team Asher is down here in this bush. Ooh, good rate recon, good awareness coming out from the side of Team Auto Arms. Recognize that there could be a team down here, and looks like they are just gonna be able to sniff out the side of Team Asher and grab this board for themselves as well.
And right now we are down to 5 team, and they're gonna use that purple item into the tactical skill. Day 5 entered, so there will be no more room. And once again, the Justina going to be Rage Africa going to be stick to the Justina. I don't think that will be worth it. Astral Burst going to pop. Checkmate been popped for defensive, and this might be bad for Asher. They already use a lot of resources, and most of the resources are going being denied. And Siko is still low.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the one good thing is if their engage goes wide, they could just full disengage, and Team Auto Arms isn't going to be able to really give chase. So they can always just go for it and then just get themselves on out if they don't connect. But yeah, again, the Asher Barrage instantly responded by the side of Cinema. I don't think Cinema is one of those players that is gonna not have that reaction time to use a Asher Barrage on that period uppercut. You have to be like in point blank range, but even then, I think that's sort of what happened. That Nikki blinked on closer to try to look for that period uppercut timing, but. Yeah, just gonna get denied once again by the side of Cinema.
Parry is being used. Oh, wait, KCW parry is not connect to anyone. Q to try to get close this. Adela gonna combo. Oh, nice checkmate. They're just trying to dodge that out from the combo. Look at that totem from the Nikki. Oh, missing the queen, unfortunately for Buyu, and that will be a wipe for I think it was Senji Sport. And that will be it for Asher. And right now in the chapel, we're gonna see a fighting being popped by G Shadow. Biakadit goes down to Asaberet, trying to zone out Hashin. Can this Nikki get the kill on Katya's dead son? But look at that Priya trying to support the Katya. Hashin should be goes down here with the. Oof.
Oh my god, Liz able to live for 1 HP.
Oh no, but doesn't matter. Yeah, don't. Wait. Yeah, but.
Doesn't have the timer either, and yeah, they are just gonna go down. Team Auto Arms can be able to get a nice clean 3 kills, and again, it's off the backs of this Priya here. The shielding after the rate of the Vampire Queen comes down is just a little too much, as the damage just isn't gonna stick onto this backline, and then the Echoes of the Earth as well are gonna be able to split away the members and just instantly burst down the Bianca there. So, unfortunate for the side of Team Shadows there, as they are just gonna go down. I mean, yeah, Auto Arms a little too strong as well, right? You see the pre on double bloods, so those shields are going to be pretty fat.
Okay. Oh, the totem is being popped a bit early. This might be actually dangerous because never mind. Nice recover into the Fana. Fana goes down, and now Sovjeton needs to do this double job right now. And KCW actually goes down 1 for 1 at the moment. G will trying to juke out the Subame, but it's a Subame. Sovjeton will be doing alone. Can get the kill on Bilbil. No, he can't. This might be bad. Hoyong is trying to.
Yeah. Dawn Chaser just gonna be on the backside now. Gonna use the VLS system probably, or gonna try ratting it out, but there's really not much placement points left. Maybe gonna try looking to escape here in school. Yeah, Fawn unfortunately just completely mispositioned there. Did end up blinking away, but blinked to a different direction where the team wasn't, so they actually couldn't really get that support from their backline like the Eva and the Adela, and that's gonna cost them the fight there, as Yoshi Wheels is gonna go down. And yeah, 9.5 points. I mean, not too bad, but definitely not what they're looking for. A lot of damage from the Eva, but it is just Eva by themselves, and they're gonna be giving the kill over to Auto Arms. I'm surprised giving it to Auto Arms over to CG Sports, but I guess they do have a lot less points in the side of Team CG Sports currently.
And right now, it is the final stage. We are going to see it is CG Sport versus Auto Arms. I think,
임시 안전지대를 활성화.
yeah, we are actually seeing this pretty
Yeah.
often last season, so yeah.
최종 안전지대로
Should be favored for auto arms, but you know the Nia's game world is good if they can get a lot of damage off of this. It should be CG Sports game to win. But obviously Team Auto Arms, they have a lot more items, a lot more blood samples, and they have that Priya for this engage, right? So Priya uppercut there, or there's the
Gaming
Daggers of the Earth, and it's a little too much, I think, for the side of Team CG Sports to handle. I mean, Priya just such a great counter for these Nicky teams, because they try to look for the dive engage, but the Echoes of the Earth are just there to just completely split away the team, and they're able to just finish off the Nicky, who's a little too far forward.
So yeah, I think this game should be Auto Arms. I'm pretty sure Tsubame cannot 1v3 with the Nia.
Yeah,
But-
I don't think Team Auto Arms would allow a 2v3 here, but maybe they're just waiting for the Nia's game world to come back up so they can try looking for a pick. But yeah, they're just getting completely zoned away. Bubble already getting chunked down to about half HP. I don't really think there's much for CG Sports to go for here. Maybe try looking for just one kill if they can. But, you know, in one circle, gonna have the Echoes of the Earth. They're getting poked down. Ghostlight gonna be procced as well. They're giving them no opportunity to look for any angle here. Auto Arm just gonna slowly walk up and try looking to poke. The timer's gonna be there looking for something here. There's his game world, but there goes the Tsubame, and it's just easy for Auto Arms to clean that one up. Hitting the shields from Priya as well to keep them all alive, and there's gonna be no kill traded. Clean 3-0 for the side of Team Auto Arms.
Yeah, I mean, it is pretty hard. Even if you want to burst with the Tsubame, I don't think you can survive. Or at least dealing some damage with the Priya still having the Echo of the Earth and the especially the shield to cover up that
잠시 후
damage.
최종 안전지대가 해제됩니다.
Yeah, I mean, Cinema probably, I would say probably the best Justina over there in the world. I mean, that guy is such a monster on that character, and yeah, it's one of the reasons why, you know, One Circle is, you know, on the back foot playing the Priya, just because I do think Cinema is probably a lot better on the Justina, and then we obviously Fable, you know, one of the best backliners over there as well. So nice clean game for the side Team Auto Arms. 23.5 points, definitely gonna jump them up on the leaderboard, as the other game number one wasn't the greatest, but now the lobby and the scoper is going to be a lot more closer than what we had in the first game.
Yep, definitely we will be having that one close score, and then we also gonna see that Bianca, Rosie and Nikki will be banned. So yes, we will see.
Yeah, 3 bans.
Yes, the 3 bans, and then also with the leaderboard shaking up, we will see another different kind of game. Like, you know, people just want to get some more points, and we also see Subcutter being banned. So actually looking forward for OVO, what kind of comp they are going to play. I mean, they actually play only that comp for the whole
That is true.
season.
That is true.
So yeah, we
We'll
will
have-
want to see.
We'll have to see what they do in Swap 2. But yeah, I think it's just a tough matchup for, you know, the other team for CG Sports, because, I mean, who are you supposed to target with the Nikki all, right? You have Priya, who just pop back into the earth. You have Yusina, who could Asher Barrage. And you also have the Kadia, who could just buffer it with her E. So you just have no good targets for the Purge Uppercut.
Yeah.
And you will never be able to hit the combo onto the side of Team Auto Arms. So kind of just have to brute force it with the random Nia's game world, and hope it's enough chip damage to get those players. But again, they have the Priya as well with the extra shielding. So it's just kind of impossible for the side of Sinji Sports to really get in and win into a team like Team Auto Arms there.
I guess the trickiest part of that triple backline comp when you are playing I guess Nikki oriented team is the target is pretty hard, because even if you hit for example hitting the Justina, there's still like the other damage dealer will also deal you damage. So even Justina down, you're only gonna use all resource to Justina, but you still have another carry that will also deal some damage. So yeah, you really need to actually take down multiple target, but which is going to be hard. For now,
But
this will be
here-
scores.
Yeah, here's a little word for you guys. It's going to be Youngju Whale sitting in first place with 32 points. CG Sports in second with 30 points. Auto Arms in third with 29. Evan Sejong in fourth with 21.5. So it's pretty close now between our top teams. It looks like The leaderboard kind of got completely tipped over. And Asher in 5th with 21, Shadow in 6th with 18, OVO in 7th with 13.5, and Jung Shoda in 8th with 8 points here. But I feel like did Ottawa get a hit with the -3 or something? Because I feel like they should have 30 points. They had
is that a minus? I'm not sure.
they had 8 points in the first game, I thought 8.5, and then that game they just had 31.5 or 23.5. So it should be 32 points if I did the math correctly.
Yeah,
So I think they might have got hit with the -3 somewhere.
yeah.
I don't know exactly what happened, but if we get more details, we'll let you guys know. Or maybe they got 6.5 points, not 8.5.
So yep. And for now, I think we already reached that 2 games.
Oh yeah,
so...
yeah. They only got like 5.5.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
So it should be right.
So yep, that will be the score, and we are already reached into game 2. So before we go into the next game, which is game 3 and 4, we are going to hit the break. So yeah, it will be 5 minutes breaks, and yeah, before so while we are waiting, you guys can don't forget to grab your drinks and grab some snacks and go to the toilet. So yeah, see you guys in 5 minutes.
They're here.
피곤해. 언니도 보고 싶고 심심해. 요새 뭐가 재미있지? 볼 게 없네요.
좋아요.
뭘까요? 이 귀여운 건?
좋아요. 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 물걸레질 좋아요. 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 호박이 좋아요. 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 숨바꼭질 좋아요. 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 물걸레질 좋아. 좋아요. 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 좋아요.
대전 오토함즈 패키지 많은 관심 부탁드려요. 뿅. 더 피곤해졌어, 언니.
$9,900원이지만 또 사고 싶은 어센더스 패키지입니다. 똥구리요 다도테모 츠키마생 모리노치 이사나 레스토랑. 어센더스 패키지는 기본 소양이지. 이든뜬 와스레타 히토 카라타 도리쭈쿠.
경남 당했다. 당연하지.
Back again with me, Guestbox, and Superior with the Eternal Master Series Season 10 Phase 2 Final Stage.
Yep, and we do have 3 bands going into game number 3 here. I don't think we have any team on track to get that coveted 4-game series, but it's looking like some teams might be entering that checkpoint breakpoint into game 5. We'll have to see how it is going to come to fruition, though, as there is going to be these teams. We're going to be able to see what exactly these teams are going to be swapping to with the Nikki, Rozzy, and Bianca band here.
Alright, as we can see right now, so yeah, this will be the first time we're gonna see OVO with a different team this season. And we see 2 Arda, and is there anything that we need to check? Hold on. Laura with from the memory, and yes, that so should be it. Nadine is only 2 team with the Nadine. Yeah, there will be no ban. Yeah, we won't see any ban for the next round.
Yeah, we see 2 Nadines, 2 Ardas, 2 Kadias, but 2 Justinas, but yeah, I don't think we have any ban coming in going into the next round here. OVO looks like they're just going to be playing a full dive team with the Arda, Laura, and Fiora here. Kind of like that. Same thing with Team F and Sejong, but they have a different strategy with the Jackie and Ekion, so we'll have to see how both these teams do end up working out for them. Both these different picks.
Yep. Yeah, we are going to jump into the game anytime soon. Yeah. It will be interesting to see OVO finally not using the usual comp, but we still gonna see that GC GCP with that Fiora though. I mean, yeah, he's really one of the GOAT with that character, so not surprised to see still sticking on that character. Now we are going to jump into the game number 3, and I guess, yeah, that's still not sure if we can get that checkpoint. Maybe if, I guess if Wales or maybe SNG Esports or Auto Arms can get the 20 points, we might be able to see next round one more 20, I guess one more points for them to get into that checkpoint.
Yeah, I mean, Youngshu Whales, CG Sports. I mean, we have a lot of teams that are pretty close that can get checkpoint breakpoint probably in game 5, but still a lot of points that these teams need, right? It's about 40 points. So we're gonna have to average at least 20 points in these upcoming games here, which 20 points is quite a lot. You know, you're gonna have to win the next 2 games for these teams, but we'll have to see how or if these teams are up to the task to end up doing that there. And we do see Team CG Sports versus the side of Team Jungjoda there, and the respawns are coming on in. CG Sports is trying to finish up their crafts, at least Tsubame is. And he's going to be able to get a lot of damage back in. Scarlet, though, he's going to be able to get that Emma. He's going to jump themselves on out of there, and a lot of poke for CG Sports. So he's going to, they're going to chunk down Jumo, though, on the Arda. Is going to use that Emma to get themselves on out, but there is going to be that White Lily Blink as well, going to be used on that heart to finish the job, to get themselves a little closer there. They're going to be able to grab that kill. Going back and drop down here. Looks like KCW is going to go down with the Nia as well. And yeah, 2 more kills going to go to the side of Team Jungjoda, as they are sitting on 4 already.
Yep. Oh, man. Let us see in the 4 or 5 section. Can we get the jet? No, not enough. And is that a purple Axion? Oh,
yeah, this is going to be crit, I think, right? I'm not sure if it is crit. Well, crit Axion, yeah. Oh, looks like memory.
Yellow.
Oh,
That's a break.
It does end up connecting just at the very tip of the paint. KCW, though, going to look for the yard on the backside, and yeah, the members of the side team, CG Esports, are going to be there. They're going to grab that kill. Boys think Jackie will be looking for something here, but he's going to get caught by the point sink. To actually lock them up here now. Bomb is going to be the last member alive of the side team with Sejong. Have to get themselves on now, but there is the Tsubame. He's going to use the ultimate on forward there. Bomb trying to get some damage back with the crit, but Axion is not going to be enough. Yep. As the Tsubame, I mean, such a monster in these 1v1 scenarios.
Definitely. And let's see. So yeah, that will be the game. I mean, the fight there in Hotel. And right now it's still in 1.5 minutes mark, so everyone is still a lot of time before they can regroup into that objective fights. But our OVO goes down by Asher and the factory there. And I think everyone's gonna try to regroup, starting to regroup in this objective. I think the Hotel right now, we can see Bump going 1v1 this. Nia, the 1-up, trying to will save that for the Axion. Oh, Jake actually coming in to try to take the kill. They did get the kill on Nia, and Casey.
E8. Oh,
missed that one. That's
dodge.
Yeah, but
good re-engage though from KCW. Gonna try to get as much damage down as the Tsubame is here now. So let's see if the Tsubame can clean up these kills. He's gonna be able to get a lot of damage.
I don't think he can win this one.
Use the blink to get themselves out, but Tsubame is just so good in these type of scenarios. He's gonna be able to grab another kill there. On the other side though, Charles is gonna be able to get a nice poke onto Jumo, but Jumo is going to be able to get speed gate to get themselves on out, and is going to get an Arda as well, so should have that Nimrod gate to make the distance here. Respawns are coming in for these teams. Actually going to be a teleport for the Nadine here, and here comes the engage coming out from the Tsubame. Is going to be able to get a lot of damage. His game wall is going to be used as well, but Nadine is going to be able to jump Monkey Wire straight out of that. And the other side, Slee going to be able to get the kill onto the Yan actually. So CNG Esports going to be in a rough spot as Sejong going to be here as well, so yeah, looks like Team Esports are going to have to eat the loss here, just slowly back themselves on out.
And it's like day 2 also, they need to be careful here for Jungjoda. I guess Sayuri will definitely run away, and yeah, the 3 will go to I think it's 3 to Jong. And Hayung tries to find the Scarlet right now. Scarlet gonna blink away with that ult. And Scarlet should be... No, wait, Charles didn't really want to take this. Tsubame 1v1 fight. And Yan is on their way to help the Tsubame, but Scarlet trying to get this 1v1, hitting that Q.
Oh, good ultimate.
Yeah, I can
Good
get it
turnaround
right
from
there.
Scarlet. Ooh, nice. At least Scarlet was able to grab a kill before going down, so definitely take that, especially in the 1v2, 1v3 scenario here. E8. Try looking for something, but his teammates are nowhere to be seen, so just gonna slowly back themselves on out of their JCP. Get tagged by that yellow, but nothing really gonna come out of that for the side of Team Jeju Shadows just yet.
Oh, there's a lot of team here in Chapel. What happened? You're gonna see 3 teams, and I think Ovio might not be in a good position right now. And look at that full rainbow being popped. Nimrod needs to get away from that situation. No, but that doesn't really matter. The other team
Huge
it is
explosion
from
shot.
Asher. Primo goes down, and I think the GCP might go down next. Oh, nope, Cyber not in range. Is Teldo with Justina, one of not the best chaser with this character here. And no, GCP might get away with it with the one. I mean, I guess half, almost a pixel of HP there for GCP. And I'm gonna go to police station right now. You can see Priya gonna pop that Echo of the Earth. Cinema trying to run away while trying to deal some damage to Jangjota.
There's the explosion shot. A lot of damage. It's going to be traded for the side of Jangjota, and the third party is actually going to be here. KCW is going to blink on top of the Nita. They're just going to go down. The Spam going to go down top side as well, and yeah, the Emma's going to be forced to make sure they are going to be safe here, or they are going to get wiped. So this is going to be a free. It looks like Alpha going to be given to the side of Team Auto Arms. Auto Arms still on 0 kills. Wasting actually. Members of Team Young Wheels are going to be here to join the fray as well. Looks like one circle did end up getting taken down a little too fast there on the Priya. Now Young Wheels have the advantage. Auto Arms looks like they still want to contest, but have to be a little careful as that Priya is going to be down. So it looks like Team Auto Arms is going to slowly back themselves on out of there. Alpha should go to the side of Team Young Wheels.
Yep. No, it's rift fight here between Asher and Jota. Then Jota did manage to get that full revive from the entering the rift. Right now I think I'm still poking. Zico going to find that good queen, though on the half HP right now. Queen I use, no more queen right now. I think Jota wants to get in. Zico still going stacking up that pawn to get that queen. One more pawn and there will be the queen. Will the queen be dropped here? Oh, though really low. Oh, nice queen into the. Oh my, that's combo there, getting the kill on the Dean, and that should be it for Jota. Asher, we day 2.
Yeah, huge play there coming out from the Cena to chunk down the members of Jangjota, and then a great queen from Zico able to just instantly get the one shot onto that Celine. So very nicely played by the side of Team Asher.
I mean, Asher at the same time have that upper hand in the poking game. But for now, gonna see once again, Jangjota gonna fight with Asher though. That's now the turnaround, get the kill on Katya, and this might be it for Zico. Yeah, Zico goes down. That is the run back on the uptown. And we're gonna go to fire session immediately. It's just KCW being bullied by the 3 member of Auto Arm. See all now? Still staying in that rift.
Yeah. Just to get a safety peek, because they actually don't know exactly what is free. Kadia is going to be back up in about 3 seconds as well. Going to be spawning down there in Chapel for a safe respawn. But there were a couple teams in there, so you know, got the bad. If they got a bad respawn, could have been the end for the side of Team Asher. Given Sejong here, going to be an archery though, going to get some extra farm. The wolves are going to be respawn, and yeah, now we're going to be able to see these teams slowly start to navigate around these around the map with still 8 teams alive, so the map is definitely going to be a lot more crowded for these teams to slowly start to move around in. Wait a second, Cinema is just going to blink on forward there. Can he get the kill? They are going to be able to get Yona, but wait a second, Cinema going to go down, and that's going to be a -200 for the side of Team Auto Arms there. Getting a little too excited for the kill. Was able to get one, but I'm going to pay the price for it. Is that going to be worth it? I don't think so. -200 just for 1 point. This early on into the game, you need those items this early on, and you're gonna have to eat that brunt of the -200 off Cinema's mistake.
No. Oh, Hanshin actually trying to snipe, but they didn't know that there's no vision on that Eva on the corner. And right now it's a third party from
Oh, the third party.
OVO
Oh, no.
right there. Oh, there goes Heart. There goes Eva. I think one Jinshiro will lose their Heart, and also Wales gonna lose their one member. And now gonna go to school. It is a fight between Evan Sejong and the okay. No, it is Shinji Sport. And there goes. Oh no, wait, Nia with the one up. Deny that execute, but that doesn't really matter. I think
Oh,
might
because
go
the
down.
reset.
Wait a
Oh
minute.
no! CG Sports, they're gonna go down here.
Wait, oh!
He's gonna have to get away, and oh no, CNG Sports gets taken down. Looks like on the other side, Bum was able to finish off the kill, and E8 getting the reset off the Nia is gonna be able to just jump straight onto the Jiyan as well. And yeah, it's so unfortunate. CG Sports unfortunately gonna go down in 8th place with only 5.5 points here. Another bad game for them just means this gives so much room for these other teams to slowly catch up.
Yep. And Nia dodging with the one up from the execute really played really well, but unfortunately execute doesn't have any cooldown. So yeah, even if you dodge that first execute, you're still gonna hit by the next execute either way. And yeah, for now, 8th place for CG Esports. So yeah, there will be still a lot of Gunner team going to catch up right now. Asher is only 6.5 points, and Jingjot also. But Jingjot is right now is in 8th place, so it might be still far away for the chase. But yeah, FSJ and Asher might be the team that can have that 2nd place spot for now.
Yeah, and with that, our game is gonna slow down a little bit here, as you know, one team going down a little early. We'll have to see how these teams are going to be able to navigate, as there's a lot of teams down here on the bottom side in Chapel and in Cemetery, but Jeongjo have full control there. Maybe going to be able to zone away these other teams from entering. We do see Young Wales as well using that VLS system. Looks like they're going to be able to grab that cube up there in Research Center, and Jeongjo I think recognizes a lot of teams every side of the coin in their zone, so they're just going to slowly start to back themselves on out. Make sure they're not in that position to get third-partied.
It's pretty crowded though. That will be the purple box in Cemetery, but the Jingjota have a vision, so they're just going to let this one slide, and they're going to be a fight between the Shadows and it is Wales and OVO. But let's see. We're gonna see in the fight between Pawn and also Chapel. Actually goes to zone for OVO. Jumo needs to escape there. Gonna have that. He's gonna use that blink and the Lily to escape, and it will be minus 400 for Jumo, unfortunately.
And Young Wales is able to get the 2 kills. Weren't able to actually catch exactly what happened, but guessing they just got blown up by the side of Team Young Wales. There's too much damage, from that team. Do see Team Shadow though. We're gonna try looking for something into the side of Team Young Wales, but no, looks like Young Wales is gonna slowly back themselves on out. There is the teleport on in coming from JCP. Looks like they used that. It was just they were just able to get the res down with, I think, the kiosk to make sure that Fiora came back into the game.
Just gonna farming, and it's really quite crowded here in Stream and Pawn. And it is not really that the largest space in the map. I mean, there's a lot of like one linear space in this area. So yeah, these poking comps might take advantage of this area. It will be really hard fights, and we might see a fight between Jota and Asher. Yuna and Shell already with the full item.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of chokes here in Pawn and Stream that these teams have to be a little wary of, because yeah, you have characters like Nadine, Bonadine, Emma, Celine, who's just able to try to zone you away. Same thing with a team like Team Asher, having that Justina and that Adela. It's really hard, to walk up, and we're just gonna have to see which poke is gonna, kind of stick between these teams. And if we do see that engage, they're trying to maybe get that one shot potential there. There comes the engage coming out from Charlotte there. They're trying to get something here, but not gonna be able to finish the job. They are gonna be able to chunk G-Work down to about, or Seago down to about 30% HP.
OVO in the side of the fire station going to fight against FN Sejong. All the member of OVO will need to back a little bit, and yeah, waiting for FN Sejong. Or also that Ekion, or losing that enhanced mode. Oh, wait a minute. Seiko actually getting into
Oh,
it. Get the
Seiko.
kill on Nettie.
Oh
Oh
my
my
God.
god. That's 2 kills. Scroll might go down and that will be a wipe for Asher. Oh my god. Jota getting dived on by Asher.
I
What
think
actually
Seiko just
Yeah.
yeah, I think Seiko just completely just winning the fight for their team by himself there, just on the backline. Just was able to get probably a pick with the queen, and then able to get so much damage onto another member as well. Seiko just playing out of his mind in this series here on the side of Team Asher. He is able to pick up 2 on the other side. Weapon Sejong gonna be able to grab 2 for OVO. I think this ended up, you know, just kind of getting stat checked, I would say, for the side of the Ekion and the Jackie. It's a little hard for characters like Fiora and Laura to really go through these tanky bruiser type of characters. And yeah, looks like FN Sejong gonna be able to get the wick line as well. So they're gonna be sitting in a pretty good spot right now, as we are gonna go down to our final 6 teams. Drumo gonna be the last member on the side of Team OVO. Gonna try to have to look for that Lumi res, or doesn't have to look for the Lumi res just yet, but because you can see their credit counts, they don't really have much to their name right now. So if you want to get back into it, probably gonna have to look for that Lumi res once we go into that day 5 swap.
And it will be 6 team remaining right now. And I want to say 16, but I just want to say 5, since OVO is basically kind of over, I want to say. I mean, it's already day 5. I don't think Rift will be spawning after this. So, yeah, OVO will probably gonna wrap this up. And no, never mind. There goes 5.
No, he's gonna die. Yeah, he's just gonna die. And it is going to be Shadow, I think, was the one to pick that one up. So a nice kill for there. All these other teams getting more placement points as well. So you slowly start to see, you know, Team Auto Arms having 6, FN Sejong 10.5 already, Asher with 11. So a lot less points in this game, just because, you know, we had a lot more clean wipes. But yeah, we'll have to see where these teams are going to be able to get more points here. A lot of poke going to be hit onto Fawn on the backside here. Seiko versus Yuwork, who's going to be the one to come out on top on this Adela here. Storm Chaser going to look for something. There is the ultimate coming out. They try to risk Storm Chasers down. They are just going to get taken out instantly, but they do trade 1 kill back. Seiko is going to go down as well, but the HP bar is going to be in favor of the side
nice
of
there. Oh, no, that doesn't matter.
great weapon skill, but Fauna using the ultimate there. Soul Link is going to be able to keep themselves alive. Oh my god, the Chloe just coming in clutch for the side of Team Youngju Wales, and now it's just gonna be Yona left. They were able to get actually the kill onto the Eva though, so now both teams are gonna be down a couple members here. Fauna jumping back in, doesn't have the Soul Link this time. Oh my god, the damage is so much. I feel like if Yona maybe tried sticking it there, but has to be a little careful because Jira can look for the angle as well onto this Adela. And now these teams gonna have to slowly walk themselves on out of there. Fauna's ultimate, the Soul Link should be back up, and I don't think any character can really get the 1v1 onto this Chloe, so I think Jirik is going to try to push and try to maybe get the Kadia here. I think Fauna, no?
I don't think you want to fight with this Katia, honestly. Like, even with Fauna,
yeah.
I don't think you want to get the 1v1. And for now, we're going to see in the school, it is between FN Sejong versus Shadow 1-for-1 at the moment. Bum trying to get the... Oh my, look at that. They hit into the night. Oh my god, the burst from the Ikion here. I think this should be it for Juju Shadow, honestly. This not going to drop. I don't think it's better.
Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. No, no.
Yeah,
Bomb was able to just get the kill there. It is, yeah, it is just actually full tank Ekion, but you know, he has the Viking helmet to have that burst damage, and he also has you know, the blood weapon as well. So it's just a lot of damage on his Ekion, even though he is playing that full tank.
I mean, that's actually quite rare to see a purple Ekion with the tank build. I mean, usually it's a blue one with the tank build, and yeah, I think this is the first time I see a purple Ekion with tank build. It's really rare to see.
Youngju Wales, he needs to get the res here. I think Team Auto Arms understands that there's probably going to be teams that are looking for the res, but it's a little too late. The res is going to be there for the side of Team Youngju Wales. And now Team Auto Arms, we're going to try looking for an angle on the backside. Fable is going to be able to dodge out, but Eva just going to get taken down on the backside. A huge explosion shot coming out from Cinema there, and they're trying to get one circle, but one circle is able to live for a little too long. Youngju Wales is going to go down. A nice wipe for the side of Team Auto Arms. Are going to be able to pick up another 3 points here, and looks like Yona, I think, going to be using that key card to escape to deny an extra point for these teams, and we are just going to go down to a final 2 FN Sejong versus the side of Team Auto Arms.
I mean, 14.5 points, that's already big enough for me. So yeah,
it's pretty good, yeah.
I mean, you don't want to let this auto arms or FN Sejong that one get that
Yeah.
one extra point. So yeah, fair call to using that escape.
Yeah, blood buy-ins for some of these teams. We get that Persona music coming in as well because we are going to go down to our final temporary zones here. And we're just going to skip straight into the final zone because, yeah, we're just 2 teams left. Team Auto Arms versus the side team FN Sejong. FN Sejong, the thing is, FN Sejong's characters are really tanky and this Ekion is really, really bad. So I feel like this Ekion can do a lot for the side of Team Auto Arms if they just get themselves on in. As yeah, the item difference definitely onto the side, I think, of Team FN Sejong here. I think it's really going to be up to Bomb to try to split the members of the side of Team Auto Arms away.
Still poking game as there is still the auto arm still have the advantage of winning this one. I mean, we have Freya to negate the dive and look at that damage into Arda. Arda might goes down here. I think
he's a sniper skill. Oh no! If that Inner Blitz connected with the Cardia, they actually would have ended up going down, and that would have been an easy win for Auto Arms. But yeah, now they're gonna have to.
How they even win this one? This game is really hard.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much poke, but they have the Nimrod's Gate, right? They have the Nimrod's Gate. They have to look for an angle in
That is true.
onto the side of Team Auto Arms.
I just want to say that even if they get into Katya or the Justina, I don't think they have enough resource to get into the other one. Nimrod gonna be used. It is going into the Katya, but not enough damage to burst. And Bomb will go away. Oh, this.
Yeah, I think that's true.
Oh,
wait a minute. Going to get the kill on Katya. Yes, indeed, get the kill. And Freya.
Wait a second, Bomb.
Bomb, look at stay long. He stay long, but I don't think that will matter. But nice try. Yeah, I mean it is quite a difficult matchup with these two comps. Justina just have a lot of movement and deal a lot of damage right now. Oh, with the blink, yeah.
Yeah,
oh.
it's a little unfortunate there.
Couple
I think.
points?
I mean,
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
did he? No. Yeah.
It's
Auto Arms gonna be the one to come out on top with 19 points for themselves. A very nice game for them, winning again. So back-to-back wins for the side of Team Auto Arms on this team comp. But yeah, I mean, it's just unfortunate that the Jackie just trying to jump on in, gets hit with the echoes of the earth, and then just immediately goes 100-0 without being able to really contribute anything into that team fight. So a little unfortunate because I feel like Ekion has a good time into that team. But we did end up seeing the first Ekion engage Bomb getting chunked down to about 30-40%, but ended up going back in, finishing off the Cardia, but just wasn't able to stay alive long enough to try to look for anything more. So a little unfortunate, but great play from the side Team Auto Arms. I mean, they're so disciplined on this triple range team, and they're able to just outplay that dive on the side of Team FN Sejong.
Definitely, yeah, man. It is pretty hard. Honestly, it's super hard to play against that comp with that guess dive-ish comp. Even with the Nimrod gets, I don't know if somehow if they manage to use that Nimrod gets to get in together. Like
I think it was a good look, but the Jackie just didn't really do anything in that fight.
Yeah,
so
that is true.
I think that is kind of what kind of lost them the team fight because Bum was able to solo the Cardia there. So yeah, maybe if the Jackie waited a little longer, if had a better angle, the fight would have been in FN Sejong's favor, because I do think they have definitely the tools to win with this Ekion who's able to provide a lot of damage and just able to soak up a lot as well. But it's really up to the Ekion to make space for the team, and then the Jackie it should be the cleanup, not the engage.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I mean it's quite difficult. So I mean, nice try for the side of I think FN Sejong. So yeah. We're gonna see. I mean, now Bianca and Rosie is back, so we might going to see that another Bianca comp once again. I mean, that's one game that we don't see Bianca. I mean, from yesterday we see a lot of Bianca. So right now, having one game that doesn't have any Bianca is, I want to say, refreshing. But yeah, we will see that Bianca back once again.
Yep, the Bianca, the Nikki, and the Rozzy are all going to come back onto the table for these teams, and we'll have to see if these teams do end up swapping back to it. I think we'll definitely see at least FN Sejong and OVO going to be swapping back to the Fiora, Bianca, Rozzy. But I wonder if a team like Team Shadow, if they'll try to deny the other teams playing that pick, or if they're just going to go back to that Nadine team comp that they've been playing, because that is also going to be coming back as well.
Yes, okay. But before that, we're gonna see the score, and this will be the score. And it is Auto Arms with 48 points, and Wales with 42 points, FN Sejong with 40 points, and CNC Sport with 36.5 points, and Asher with 35.5 points, Shadow with 27 points, OVO with 8.5 points, and Janjota with 14.5 points. And I think we might be having... I don't think we're gonna have any checkpoint for next round.
Is definitely in striking range. They need a 22-point game, which is doable for them. But I mean, even in that last game, they ended up winning, but only got 19 points.
Yeah,
so they still need to get a lot more. They still need a lot of kills to get into that checkpoint breakpoint. But these other teams, I think, are a little too far away. 28 points might be a little too much, and Team FN Sejong 30 points. I don't think we've seen a 30-point game in quite a while. But who knows? Maybe we'll see that 30-point bomb coming out from them in game number 4.
Yep.
As we'll be able to jump into that very shortly here. A lot of or every character being back on the table for these teams, so we'll have to see exactly what these teams end up swapping to, if they want to start either target banning these other teams, or if we'll just see the same type of team comps that they've been playing already.
But yeah, and I guess worst case, I mean not worst case, I guess the expecting a number of games is probably 6 game, because 5 game maybe Auto Arms can get that points, but yeah, they need 22 points, so they need to get a lot of kills and to win a lobby to get that 22 points. But yeah, overall I think we either have 5 or round 5 or round 6. So yeah, let's see. No ban. Character's been there's no ban on the character, so yeah, we will see. I will quote unquote say that we will have all of the team with full power.
Yeah, 100%. And also kind of creates an interesting dynamic when we get close to the checkpoint breakpoint, if these teams want to ban out the team that might get into checkpoint, or if we'll see any substitutions after a team gets into a checkpoint. It kind of interesting to see, what Team Auto Arms is going to go with if they do end up getting into that checkpoint breakpoint after game 4, going to game 5 after the break. If they have, a checkpoint team comp kind of prepared for, winning out in the final game, because usually we definitely do end up seeing them swap around. In the previous seasons, the checkpoint team, I think in the last season or 2, it was Suwa, Celine, and Kadia. But definitely got changed quite a bit because Suwa ended up getting hit with the spell shield nerfs. So that I don't think we're gonna see that team comp again. But maybe we'll see some more unique stuff coming out for the side of Team Auto Arms. But I do think their team comp right now, the Priya, Yusina, and Kadia it's relatively solid for winning games. They don't really get that many kills, but it's a really, really good team to just win.
So we think again we will see that similar comp for OVO and FN Sejong, and there will be no ban?
No, looks like no ban.
Yep. Okay, so looking into
Shadow.
game 2, I said game 5 where there will be no ban, so expect to have the similar comp once again. But for now, this will be our character that we'll pick for round number 4.
Yeah, Jeju Shadow not playing the Gatekeepers this time. Not gonna be picking, the Nikki, the Bianca, and the Rozzy. Just gonna be playing what they're comfortable with here, and we'll have to see how it does end up working out for them, because we are gonna be able to jump straight into game 4 for you guys.
Yep. Oh yeah, and yeah. So let's see. Yeah, I mean, I think we probably not going to see that Lenny comp. I think last time was Sanders and Auto Arms, but looking at Auto Arms right now, I don't think Auto Arms will be using that. Playing that Lenny comp. They're gonna stick with that Justina triple backline comp. So yeah, I
Yeah, I do
I
think-
really miss that Kenneth Lenny though.
Yeah, I do think Kenneth Lenny Hyunwoo is a team comp that doesn't really work out too well in this lobby, just because there's
Definitely, yeah.
a little too many triple range teams. I think triple range probably, you know, kind of counters the double bruiser type teams, just because it's so much damage, and they're just able to, if you're pushing into a triple range team, you're just able to kind of kite back and just deal so much damage before you're even able to get on top of them. So yeah, we'll have to see. Who knows? Maybe we'll see them pull it out for later games. Maybe a checkpoint. I don't think it's a good checkpoint team either. So most likely we're just going to see Team Auto. I'm sticking with this team comp for the rest of the night.
루미아 3의 하이퍼루프가
Okay,
곧 개방될
so-
예정입니다. 생존자 여러분들께서는 실험에 투입될 준비를
I'm
해주시길
quite surprised
바랍니다.
that they didn't ban that Rosie once again. But I mean, there's no reason for Fable to pick that Rosie for auto arms. I mean, they
Yeah,
are
they're really winning.
well. Yeah.
Yeah, they're winning these games, so they just want to get into checkpoint breakpoint. There's no point of targeting other teams when you know you're gonna be
실험을 재개하도록
gimping
하겠습니다.
yourself, right?
절망의 끝에
But Team
다다른
Shadow as well, I think
모든
that's exactly
영광을
what is probably on their mind. Is there's no point of us targeting if we're not doing well in these games. So we need to get points ourselves, right? So that's probably what they're thinking.
But honestly, did you Shadow using that targeting ban comp? I think they're doing pretty well. Honestly, I think I forgot why they lose. I think they did like wiping 2 teams, I believe. So yeah.
Yeah, they did do pretty good in that game, so they can definitely play that team comp. But I do think they did, like, this is a team comp that they're just more comfortable with, so it's probably why they end up swapping back.
Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah. Let's see now. And yeah. I think Jota still sticking with that. Yeah, okay, gonna get the kill on the Fana. I think Wilt is actually one of not the strong contender in this lobby. It's just like sometimes their Eva is super fat, but at the same time, Eva as a character, if you get caught, is basically just over in an instant. So it's like, you know, you need to protect your Eva, but at the same time, yeah, it's pretty hard basically. It's pretty hard to play, but yeah, when they are rolling, they're rolling. But right now, we're gonna see in this fight here, and the dog, which is between 2 Shadows and OVO. There's no, never mind. They're going to get the Rosie and the Bianca different with for OVO.
Wow.
The Shadow will get the skills.
생존자가 사망.
Good engage from OVO, but a great response from Shadows there. I saw the trade coming out from the Nadine and the Rozzy. The Rozzy ended up blinking over the wall, but the Nadine just entered with the monkey wire to get themselves on out, and it is very well played coming out from the side of Team Shadows. Looks like the side of Team Auto Arms, so they're sitting in a pretty good spot already, getting a lot of kills. Sniper skills coming out. One more. Oh, it does connect onto G-Work. And it is going to be 4 kills already for the side of Team Auto Arms. This is a great start for them as they need to get into that 20-point checkpoint breakpoint. Scarlet is able to actually get the poly and jump over the wall with the change on the hat there, and isn't able to secure that kill as well.
It's still but it's still early game, so it's still day 1 in the morning. We still have the time to get that bear. But then they will be losing that farm on the wolf. Oh, but we got see BO gonna fight with Fable in the police station. Oh, nice. W, but here comes Rosie. E8 actually gonna get the kill on BO. Yep, indeed, gonna get the kill there, and gonna run away with that kill. Or maybe not. Yeah, no, never mind. Auto arm will get that kill, and KCW actually 1v1ing with Cinema. Not sure you can get out of this. Oh, nice bling.
Ooh, good bling.
Yeah,
Yeah, to get the speed gate.
Okay. Gotta use that to the runway.
Yeah, looks like they are just going to be able to get themselves on out of there, and now looks like Scarlet is going to get caught by the side of Team Shadow once again. It's going to be another kill with the side of Shadow there. You see the Asher Barrage is going to be used. Finally going to try getting the kill to maybe look to trade onto the side of Auto Arms there, but it is going to be Auto Arms going to be able to get another 2 kills. One circle going to be there as well. I'm going to try looking for KCW, but KCW is going to try turning onto 1 circle. Remember, Team 1 circle aren't there just yet, but there is Auto Arms. Cinema is going to be there. Should be able to create the kill. It's another kill with the side of Team Auto Arms. 1 circle going to get the queen. Jump on forward. Isn't able to finish the job, but the respawn is going to be there. Fable is here on the Kata, able to get a lot of damage. Able to use that, the electric shift, and is he going to be able to use that? Wait, Lily get themselves on out as well. Fana gonna try getting the last auto on Fable. It's not gonna be there, but is gonna be able to get it with the Nina. Uh-oh, Jubo. Oh, it's just gonna be able to auto attack Fable and Ottawa is finally gonna go down and gonna be put on timeout. But 10 kills already for Auto Arms. They're in a really good spot right now.
Oh, look at that. That's dead. Yep. Going to shoot. And ooh! There goes the bullseye into Zico.
생존자가
Yeah, that's a fight in sample is
누군가가
yeah,
연쇄
really crazy there, and we're gonna see Europe goes
Another
down again
kill.
in the factory right now.
It's always Team Wales. Team Wales versus Team Auto Arms. Team Auto Arms has farmed so many kills off of Team Wales this game, and it's getting Auto Arms closer and closer to that checkpoint breakpoint. And yeah, if they just went on this game to get enough kills, I think they could definitely get there now. 5.5 points this early on is such a good start.
Yeah.
Oh my.
They got to go on that. Oh, and this day too though. They need to be careful.
Yeah, great play from Scarlet. They're able to get the kill onto the Adela, onto Sika before actually going down. Fable though is going to be on the back foot now onto the side of the Emma, but is going to be able to get one and trade a lot of damage before going down. And that's going to be another 2 points going to the side of Team Auto Arms. Another 2 kills. These are full points as well, so 7.5 already. Looks like Fawn unfortunately is going to get caught off the combo of the side team. If Zedong there is going to get split away with every brain of the Vampire Queen.
Oh no!
There's going to be a nice kill. Third party here is going to be there. CG Sports just going to set the sights onto Storm Chaser, and G-Work is going to be able to get themselves on out. A little scary for the side of Team Wales there. Third party was at the perfect time, but looks like they are going to be able to get themselves on out to safety. Oh, Evan Zedong. Looks like they were able to grab a kill from them, and yeah, G-Work just going to slowly start to back themselves on out. They are going to be able to get their buy-ins, at least the 4 scores, so they should be sitting in a pretty good spot, but yeah, just losing out on so many fights here. I think Zedong was just not able to really find their footing in this game.
Wales at the same time though, they are. I think you wanna stop fighting. Like I think you pretty sure you guys wanna start farming right now. It's already day 2, and you wanna get that what do you call consistency on that blood for that Eva, because Eva without that chaser is not as strong as Eva with chaser. But oh look at Zico into the blink. Don't think that's a good call.
I think just going a little too early.
Yes.
If they waited a little longer when the portal came up, you know, they would have been able to get a catch there.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
not able to really get anyone there with that. Yeah, Blinking Queen going completely wide here. It looks like Scarlet versus Nadine. Oh, the Dove just barely not doing enough, as Scarlet this time is going to be the one to get 1v1. Great play coming out from Nadine, is able to grab a kill for the side of Team Shadows.
Oh, it's coming to Bianca with that Vampire here. 1 for 1 at the moment. Jimo. Oh wait a minute. That's a really low memory. Subame just trying to get. Yeah. Yep, there will be a hard fight there between Subame and the Rosie there.
Yep, CG Source going to be the one coming on top, and Tsubame, a great character in these in those type of scenarios. Just a monster in the 1v1, 1v2 type of situations, as yeah, she's able to provide so much damage and has a lot of probably one of the highest DPS in the game here. JCP though is going to give chase to the side of G-Work here. G-Work was able to get those bears at the very least before ended up probably going down here. I don't think he can get away from this Fiora. There's the ultimate, there's the L2, and yeah, G-Work gonna go down. On top side though, Yona, it looks like he's gonna be the last member alive for the side, or not the last member alive, but yeah, Siko and Yona were playing together. The Nikki, I don't know where the Nikki is for the side of Team Asher, but yeah, they're gonna be forced to get themselves away. There's gonna be a blue Lumi or Bori here for Zhangzhou, or at least for Scarlet to take by themselves. Scarlet though has to be a little careful. Last member alive of the side of Team Zhangzhou, so yeah, looks like they're going to be able to grab that for themselves though, as a lot of credits are going to be funneled to the side of Bomb. I'm going to try looking forward to that blood sample buy-in, as yeah, getting that coveted blood sample buy-in on the day 5 swap is pretty important.
Everyone's still in here. No one gets wiped in day 2, fortunately. But also, I look at that point already in the 5.5 point. They are, I guess, how much? 12 more? Nah, no. 14 more points, I think. You can get, you can get that one. I'm gonna see now. Oh my god, E8 just getting burst there by CNG Sport. Oh no, Bam. I think you run away. Can you run away with that? I think you should be fine. Yeah, well, that doesn't matter. Bam, this goes down.
The Green the Vampire Queen, I think, didn't want to be committed because if the Bianca went down, that would have been it. It's a bad start for the side team. FN Sejong, they weren't able to really. Oh my god! Cinema, wait a second! Oh! Seiko is going to be able to get the kill, but now one circle versus Seiko here. There's the Echoes of the Earth is going to be used, and they should go down. Oh my god! Seiko tried to get the body of Cinema before they dropped there, but not going to be enough. Just 5 seconds left before Cinema ends up blowing up there, and Charo unfortunately going to have to spend 400 credits to get the teammates back into this game. Asher just a little split from their team as the Suwa did end up going down a little earlier there, and yeah, Auto Arms picking up yet another kill. It was actually 2 kills, so they're at 10.5 points now, and you only need another 11.5 to get themselves, or 11.5 points to get themselves to check my break point. There's the ultimate coming out from the Bianca. The rock point is going to actually be able to finish the job and finish the Subame. The Subame actually ended up walking back into it, and it is going to be the one for FN Sejong, going to be the one to come out on top this time.
Yep, that will be minus 400 for Senji Esports. I mean, they still port. Spell, but I don't. Yeah, never mind. They're just gonna buy. I guess they're just gonna buy back the team. And Seiko not in a good position. Tries to escape though, but I don't think that'll be enough. And that one more minus 200.
Team Asher are looking a little cooked.
Yep, they are pretty grim. 400 once again.
800 in total, and KCW though is going to get hit by that third party, and they're going to get caught for side team FN Sejong with the Arena of the Vampire Queen, and SNG Sports going to be forced to get themselves out. But JCP just going to, or sorry, Bob is going to blink on forward there with the ultimate there, follow up by E8. It's going to be a 1v1. Subame versus Razi here, but the Bianca is going to be here for the side team FN Sejong, and now, oh my god, the cleanse is going to be used as well. This will be used for the movement speed. And CG Sports unfortunately going to go out again in 8th place. Just not a good start for them. But yeah, I didn't even realize the cleanse on Bonghua instead of the blink. But I mean, cleanses give you that movement speed to get you a little farther in.
And also 1 second protection from NCC. So yeah, I guess that's a really nice consideration.
Honestly, yeah, it's an interesting cook just because you know a lot of the times, especially this high level of play, you always have those players able to cancel out on your Arena of the Vampire Queen. But if you just press cleanse, you know, you can't really get it canceled, and you can just get yourself on in there. So we'll have to see how it does end up working out for them, and it's going pretty good as they are. If FN Sejong is already on 10.5 points already for this game, so
especially with the crossbow skill and the Echo of the Earth, which is going to be pretty difficult.
Yeah. Crossbow skill, Echoes of the Earth, there's Celine, there's Adela, there's so many abilities to cancel out on this Bianca's engage, so yeah.
Yeah. Let's see now.
새 금지 구역이 지정되었습니다.
Yeah, we're gonna be chilling on day 4 right now. I mean, gonna play a little bit more slow, and yeah.
Ninja Whales versus Choda maybe on the top side here, but Ninja Whales just a little split away from their team, so just has to make sure they are able to regroup. The team was they ended up getting hit with a couple of minuses, so they're actually not that strong, but you can see the credit counts as well. They're saving for that blood sample on this Eva, so they can get them up to speed for the final couple of fights here. Team Auto Arms looks like they were able to pick up another kill, 11.5 points in terms of kill score, and they're going to get a really good spot, right? They're going to be able to get some like a blood bind really soon. If they're just able to get like 10 more points, they should be able to get it here. There's a full combo coming out from the side of Team Asher. They are just able to instantly kill the Bianca, but they're able to trade though, as this Razi is great into these areas, and Asher unfortunately is going to lose out on another 400 credits, and I think that's going to be it. They're just going to have to look for their Hail Mary probably revive here with that rift. I think if Asher had more items, maybe they could have been able to turn it around, but yeah, they're just a little too far behind this game.
Look at that Nikki just instantly reach up uppercut when they see the Bianca there. It's funny.
hey, if they had Bianca had the cleanse, you know, they would have been able to get out there. So
you're right.
Maybe Pokemon is onto something.
No, definitely. So yeah, you're gonna see fight in the picture fighting for that red box. I don't think about that. Which line will be goes in school, I believe. We don't really see them. Probably in school. I'm gonna see.
Auto arms. Yeah, it looks like they know there's a lot of teams here. They see the side of Team F and Sejong, and they know they're actually kind of weak. So they want to try taking the team fight, try to cut them off, but there's just a little too many teams in the zone here, so they have to be a little careful.
We are. Yeah, weak line will go to OVO, right? And OVO looking pretty strong with that, and I think this might be the game for OVO to bounce back from that not so good 3 games.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good for them. They got Wick Line as well. They're in a pretty good spot, I would say, in terms of their items. So I'll have to see if they can. I don't know. Oh, they should check. Oh,
no!
They actually. They missed the yellow. The yellow actually didn't connect, but great reaction there from Youngman to actually jump themselves back. So a lot of teams though in this top side of the zone here. It is that mutant. What do you call it? Mutant storms, I guess, for hotel there. So a lot of different animals. And here's the full combo there coming out from the side of Asher, as they actually are going to be able to get the Bianco full combo. Going to be able to get the kill pretty cleanly. So OVO not going to be on the back foot here. They have to look for the res, or that's going to be it for the side of Team OVO. They shouldn't even get the res though. It's not day 5 just yet.
Is Asher fighting someone? Oh yeah, they're actually fighting with OVO. Ooh, what happened?
They lose their Razi. Do they have enough? They should be able to get the res, okay.
Oh yeah, they did get it. Turn this around. I think Rosie just left. No, Bianca also goes down actually. What happened to OVO here? They actually lose 2 members in that fight. Gonna see now in the Wales gonna to fight with Jotza, and G-Work is trying to find an angle here, trying to flank from the side. Yeah. Oh, with an aim, actually trying to 1v1 G-Work, but I don't think that's. Almost get the kill. Yeah, they get the kill anyway from G-Work. G-Work still alive, so it will be -1 for them. But we're gonna go to the far side now. It is between Auto Arm and FN Sejong. Bianca goes down, Rosie goes down. I don't think you can survive that bomb. So yeah, that will be the second team to be eliminated.
Jota was able to get the res though, as yeah, I think they just have a little too much zoning potential to deny Youngju Whales from getting that kill. So Youngju Whales are now in a better position here, as they're able to just push away the members of the side. Or Jota are in a better position to push away the side of Team Youngju Whales on the bottom side here. They completely zoned away from this Celine. The poke from this Emma and this Nadine as well is just going to be a little too much. Here comes the engage. Scarlet again! Tries to look for the engage, but gets punished for it, and that's going to be the side of Team Jota. Going to lose out on their Emma there. I think maybe not recognizing that there's another team that was looking for the third party. I think the other 2 teammates ended up recognizing it, but not the Emma. Tried looking for something, nothing going to be there. I think just a miscommunication, as the play had to have either been we all send it, or we all just run away. And they were not going to be able to get onto the jump pad. I think that's going to be it for the side team Jota. They're going to go down here. Nikki or Nadine going to try to look for a kill, maybe even try to get a trade here, able to dodge out on those skills, but not going to be enough. Jota going to go down in 8th place.
Yeah, that's actually interesting why they canceled that one.
I think they did as well, because JCP has to get the R3 to cancel.
Yeah, so yeah, and I'm sure they still have enough time to actually get away with that FLS.
Yeah, I don't know why they ended up canceling it, but they will end up paying the price for it, as they do end up going down. But we do have, looks like 3 teams here in the school final zone. as Auto Arms, they're pretty close. They only need 5 more points to get into that checkpoint breakpoint. So if they win out on their temporary zone, they should have that in the bag. We'll have to see if they can get there though, as these other teams not really that many points to their name. So I mean, they will be able to climb up slowly on the leaderboard, but I don't think there's going to be any other team that's going to be close to getting into that checkpoint breakpoint themselves.
I'm gonna see here. G-Work. Finding some opportunity again, trying to stacking this pawn and getting that queen. I think on the Bianca, Jimo. I think that Fiora is preparing to flank. Though the Lily
but the White Lily is down already.
Yep,
and JCP, do they have
are you
enough
sure?
timer here?
Oh, okay, they have the extra timer.
Timer back.
Where's the team? Where's the team, JCP? Going alone, trying to buy some sound. And Rosie is coming in. JCP goes down. Rosie trying to 1v3. Not sure yet it's possible. Let's just.
Yeah, I think a little too split for the side of Team OVO there. It was a good engage from JCP, but yeah, the Bianca and the Rossi just weren't there just yet. Maybe if they waited a little longer, they were able to get a lot of damage. Oh yeah, it's just not going to be enough. We do see the fight though between Team Auto Arms and the side of Team Shadow. Because of the Earth is actually going to be invested a little early in the fight here. Cinema going to be able to jump on board. The shields are coming down as well, so HP bar is just going to go to the hands of the side of Team Auto Arms, and there is Force Peacemaker, and I think that's going to be an easy cleanup for the side of Team Auto Arms to get that kill. And now Jeju Shadow are going to be in shambles here. Asher though going to be in the fray. There's the Imperial Uppercut, but no follow-up there. Oh, Youngman's still alive, and another kill probably going to the side of Team Auto Arms, but Team Auto Arms recognizing that Team Asher are going to be in this position, and they're just going to grab 1 kill, and this should secure Team Auto Arms victory here in this temporary zone, as both these teams just scattered are going to lose out on some members. So this should guarantee Team Auto Arms can be able to get into that checkpoint breakpoint going into game number 5.
It's 21. Yeah, definitely. There's no way they gonna lose this one unless somehow Asher can at least win this one while Jusha try to kill steal this. But yeah, 3 seconds. I don't think that will be enough, and that will be Omen going down to Auto Arm, and that should be Auto Arm's action point to get into the
127.5.
Wow, that is more than they need for this checkpoint.
A huge game here. If they win out on the temporary zone, it's going to be a 33-point game for them. I don't think I've seen a point I don't think I've seen that high of points from a team, but you know they still have to win as well, and they're up against Team Wales, and Team Wales is that triple range team, and they have zone control with this Kiva, so it's going to be a little hard for Team Auto Arms to really push through here. We'll have to see if they can make anything work. G-Work though on the backside of this queen on the Adela can get that queen combo. I mean, we've seen G-Work make some magic happen here on this Adela character. We'll have to see if he can end up hitting any type of combo on the backside here.
Yeah,
oh my god, Storm Chaser.
Oh, it's getting really low right there. Fana, oh, it's a bit too far from G-Work, and oh no, that's not what you wanted in this fight, and try to get the kill. Ooh, yeah, I mean, get the kill.
One at least.
Yep, but don't think you want, yeah. That was an attempt to have it there.
33.5 points. Oh my god. Auto Arms absolutely dominating this lobby, and Cinema so insane on this UC, like just so confident, just able to get the poke, blink on forward as well, and yeah, just getting in their face on this character, and also making sure they stay alive just long enough for the side of Team Auto Arms to clean up.
Yep, so that is wow. Wow, I mean 33 and more than they need to get into that checkpoint.
I think that's the highest amount of points I've ever seen in a game. 33.5. That is quite a bit of points.
Yeah, that is. So basically, they always jump in. I mean, guaranteed into the checkpoint, while the other team, I don't think they have reached that checkpoint. They need to be one more game to at least get that checkpoint. So yeah, Auto Arm is the only one to checkpoint.
33.5 is crazy, but yeah, it's it's always off the backs of Cinema. Like Cinema on this Justina is such a monster. Like this guy just he knows exactly when he could blink on forward, and also having the confidence to dodge abilities after you get straight into the backline of the enemy on a ranged character. He just goes in like he does not care. He chunks someone down to 50% HP, blinks on forward to try to finish them, but still having the reaction time to use the Jusina's dashes and the Astro Barrage to keep themselves safe just long enough for Fable and One Circle to get themselves on into to clean up or to support him.
I mean, we don't at least get to see why Justina actually get into in front of Storm Chaser there, and Turbo just get that.
Yeah, he just he just poked him down to 50% and then just blinked forward. And yeah, there's no punish. I mean, it's so hard, and you don't really expect the Justina to just or a backline character to just blink into your face. But again, yeah, Cinema just so confident on the character. Just doesn't really care, just knows his limits on this character, is able to get themselves on in and navigate the fight perfectly for his team. So yeah, very well played for Auto Arms. Again, the most amount of points I've ever seen in a game, I think casting, and I've been casting for like 2 years. 33.5 is quite crazy enough for Team Auto Arms, and yeah, they will be our only only team in checkpoints going into Game 5. So we'll have to see if they can close out the series, or if we'll start to see more of that politic gaming coming to fruition, and we'll go to a Game 6 or even a Game 7.
Yep. So we are going to wait, at least for the leaderboard, before we hit the 5 minutes breaks once again. But for now, we're pretty sure we know that Auto Arms is in the checkpoint, but we still gonna see the other teams that are going to go to the have potential to get a checkpoint in the next game. But again, because it's the only team that hit that checkpoint, so we might be also that politic game that everyone just gonna go into that Auto Arms phase. Yeah.
It always happens. We'll probably see it in this game as well. And yeah, you can see the difference between first and second. 11.5 points over the checkpoint mark. Youngju Wales 56.5. Evan Sejong with 50.5, and CJ Esports with 46, and Asher with 46 as well. So a lot of these teams still quite a bit away from getting into checkpoint breakpoint. Wales only needs 13.5, and Evan Sejong only needs 19.5. So these two teams can definitely get into that checkpoint breakpoint, but these other teams, it's going to be a little hard. We're definitely going to see a lot more teams getting to checkpoint in Game 7, but into Game 6, it only might be 1 or 2 extra teams. If not, it might just be Team Auto Arms only going to be the only team in checkpoint again.
Yes, okay. Wales need 13.5 points, and then Evan Sejong need 19.5 points. So yeah, that is really, they really need to get that first place to actually get that point. Yeah, generally. So yeah, we are. But before we continue into the Game 5 and maybe 6, we are going to have another 5 minutes break, so don't go anywhere. Grab your drinks, grab your food, and see you guys in 5 minutes.
Take care.
피곤해. 언니도 보고 싶고 심심해. 요새 뭐가 재미있지? 볼 게 없네요.
좋아요.
뭘까요? 이 귀여운 건?
좋아요. 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 물걸레질 좋아요. 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 호박이 좋아요. 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 숨바꼭질 좋아요. 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 물걸레질 좋아. 좋아요. 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 좋아요.
대전 오토함즈 패키지 많은 관심 부탁드려요. 뿅. 더 피곤해졌어, 언니.
$9,900원이지만 또 사고 싶은 어센더스 패키지입니다. 똥구리요 다도테모츠 기마생 모리노치 이사나레 스토라. 어센더스 패키지는 기본 소양이지. 에이든뜬 와스레타 히토 카라타 도리쭈쿠.
경남 당했다. 당연하지.
And back again with Return Master Series Season 10 Phase 2 Final Stage with me, Guestbox and Superior.
Yes, sir, and I am ready to see if Team Auto Arms can close out the series, or we'll see us jumping into Game 6 and potentially Game 7. But the rest of the lobby here, needs some catching up to do, as Team Auto Arms has a big point buffer that they could utilize to maybe even get to 1 or 2 extra games. Let's see if they can win out compared to the rest of the lobby here. But, you know, when we do end up seeing these lobbies or these games where only one team is in checkpoint, or even 1 or 2 teams in checkpoint, there's going to be probably a lot of politic gaming. So we'll have to see if Team Auto Arms can sort of navigate their way around that.
Yeah, but let's see. I mean, as long as they play... I want to say as long as they want to play safe, because... basically, we cannot really say sure which team is which, because you know, the player cannot see which team and which player name, because it will be blocked.
I mean, but they should know exactly. The champions. They should know the team comp that Team Arms is playing.
Yep.
And there's kind of 2 philosophies for, you know, a checkpoint team. It's either you play really aggressive and you start wiping teams to make it so it's easier for you to win the game, or you just have to play a really, really safe team comp. And I mean, I think in this level of play, safe team comp is a lot better, just because you know, it's actually going to be a lot harder to wipe teams, especially at this level. So you just have to play a really, really safe team comp, and you have to try to, you know, hold down your zone as best as possible, and try to sort of bunker down to make sure no one can really contest your zone. So Team Arms is probably just going to stick with their team comp that they've been winning with, and it'd really be no surprise for me if they do end up, just going back to the Priya UC and the Kadia year, because it's also a really good team to win games as well.
So yeah, let's see here. Will be Auto Arms getting? I mean, they're probably getting targeted really hard, but let's see if they can survive this, or yeah, we might, survive this, or maybe they will have to be going to next game 6 and 7.
We do see Zhangzhou swapping up their team comp entirely here with an Abigail and Alex. We do see the Joker come in and making a I don't know if it's a debut, but oh no, looks like I got swapped, and I don't think Complex has the skin. I mean, no, they're on the client, their tournament client, so they should have it, but maybe he just doesn't want to pick the Joker skin. It might just be default Alex, unfortunately.
Yeah. Or well, I mean, they using the account from Nimble Neuron, right? So they should
they're on the
they
should have everything on the tournament client. Yeah.
True.
But yeah, just gonna be default Alex there, and yeah, really interesting team comp for the side team Zhangzhou. I think they actually ended up subbing in a player as well. Looks like actually, I'm not sure if they ended up subbing. I think Makyota in? I'm not too sure, but they're just gonna be playing Abigail and Alex instead now. And I think every other team, I think we have seen a variation of I mean, yeah, every other team is playing a team comp that we've already seen them play in the series already. I think Sejong gonna go back to that Jackie, Arda, and Ekion team. We'll have to see how it does end up working out for them.
Yep. And yeah, I'm really interesting to see this, how will Auto Arm play out, or how the lobby will play out. Are they going to be specifically targeting Auto Arm, or are they just gonna still focus on their game and hope that other teams taking down the checkpoint teams?
Yeah, I mean, we should see teams just play their own game until the end of the game, right? At the end of the game is where we start seeing the targeting happening, where I'll see maybe 2 or 3 teams fly in from another zone just to try to deny Auto Arms from winning their temporary zone, and we'll see like a lot of politics there. But early on, it's really just up to teams to stay alive to get into that end game, because if teams start wiping, then it's going to open the door for Team Auto Arms to just win and take a zone completely uncontested, or just take a clean 3v3 instead of like a 3v6 between 2 teams.
Poking each other for now. We have with that Javelin trying to fish something here. Jumo. Ooh, wait a minute. Still focusing on the hard though. After Peacemaker going being stopped, the bad guy is gonna be popped in here, gonna get it on that hard, and here comes the party from Wales. And that's Omen goes down. JCP might go down next. Nobody's at checkpoint just to survive. Oh, the Nadine will get the kill on G-Work. One more shot from that. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yep.
That should be it. And
actually, go down there.
No casualty on that team, and Omen might go down again by OVO. And Regiment once again pop, and that should be a kill for OVO. And Shadow will goes down, having a break.
And good wipe for the side of OVO, getting a lot of points already. Great start for them. 5 kills, and we're gonna see more respawns and more teams coming back down here in Dock. And this time it's gonna be Youngju Will's gonna be able to get the 1-up, getting 2 members of the side team OVO here. And Youngju Will sitting with 3 kills so far. JCP sitting on the corner there, but great knockup coming out from G-Work, and there is a members of Youngju Will's gonna be there to deny JCP anymore. Blink out forward is gonna be used to finish the job and get the break onto the side of Team OVO, and the damage coming out from the Eva is able to just completely laser down the Youngman there. And yep, the Hard also going to go down to another 2 kills going to the side of Team Wales. Pretty good start for them so far. 3 points already. You can definitely see them getting into checkpoint breakpoint going into game 6 here in Complex. They'll try getting away. Good parry on the Goomba Stomp, but it's not going to be enough, as yeah, just going to be the Jackie to finish the job.
I think that's an that's an yeah, for now, as you see now, trying to fight. Oh, Asal doing the pop.
Cinema though can win this 1v2, and he's absolutely destroying these 2, but oh, good blink from Youngman to dodge out on that last shot, and was able to get that extra kill. There's the beer jump that is going to follow the Jackie on that jump there. And yeah, another kill going to the side team Asher. So a lot of team fighting early on this in this game here. It looks like all these teams know that you know, we already have a team in checkpoint. We're just gonna have to farm up a lot of kills ourselves.
But yeah, it's a lot of fighting. Only 4 kills for them. And let's see, Auto Arms 3 kills, you should all 3 kills, and OVO 5 kills. Oh wait, actually you already have that 6 kill for them, and that should be looking quite pretty well, especially with that Eva comp. They really want that early kill, just to make sure that they have their late game doing well. And I'm gonna see Omen. He's still winning the fight against Ekion. No, not yet. But one more hit, and there goes Ekion, and now goes down for Digi Shadows. Nadine there, and oh, the denied there. Yeah, for the.
He's gonna get hit by that plant, but that kill should go to whoever hit that plant. It doesn't on the oh my god, they just got a tree and a meteor from the wolves there. So wow, I was getting really lucky off the animals for the side of Team TG Swords. But yeah, that is I think still something they haven't changed. But when you get hit by the plant, it says environmental kill. The kill should go over to whoever did end up hitting that plant there. And here comes the Nimrod's gate for the side of Team FN Sejong. They're showing a full sender here. They do end up getting the Nadine, and Youngman gonna be the last member alive on this hard. So it looks like both the Nadine and the Tia actually end up going down, but one circle gonna be the one to actually take the brunt of the hard, and the hard was actually gonna be able to get away. I don't know if one circle should have revealed himself there. Just the hard that ended up going down. It would have been one less team for them to have to deal with.
Yeah, we're gonna see fight again in the Ream.
Yeah, maybe FN Sejong knew, but they want to keep another team alive. I think that's probably their idea, because FN Sejong is also in a pretty good spot right now. They could probably get into checkpoint too, but they need to make sure that all the teams are going to be alive to deny Team Auto Arms from winning the game.
Definitely. I mean, the more team staying alive in the late game is definitely going to be the hard game part. And will be high, and Fan actually getting burst by Auto Arms here. From Chaser gonna run away with. I don't see any duel right now, and
Keeping the full Astro Barrage, and they are just gonna go down. Youngju Whales, I mean, G-Work ended up getting hit early on into that team fight, right? He disengaged on the left side, so he's not gonna be there, and Auto Arms gonna be able to pick up yet another 2 kills.
There's a blender from Gaming World going to be activated, and I think they're gonna get to go on the. No, never mind.
Oh, that's the one up.
KCW.
KCW maybe giving chase here for this Abigail, but the Abigail not just gonna be able to get themselves on out. And yeah, a lot of kills being traded for a lot of these teams. Looks like the Whales are gonna be able to get into that rift. They're gonna try getting their buy-ins, but because another team, so yeah, it's gonna be delayed to getting into the middle here.
And they are fighting with FN Sejong, and look at the Jackie already used that tactical armor, so yeah, we're going to see that execute, and it's ex-Jackie, so yeah, there's amount of burst from the Jackie will be really big. And she worked on the half HP because of that poke from Bunghwa, and Fana getting caught by Bob actually going to go to the Eva instead of killing Fana right now. There's not much can do from zombies right now. Actually, never mind, they were peeling that Eva really well, and E8 now trying to get the next kill into Eva. But Eva now getting poking out of that circle. Oh, wait a minute, G-Work. Oh, nice. Rook there trying to escape. Bunghwa, one more hit actually. But look at that, E8 just getting chased out by Storm Chaser, getting poked out. Opening Nimrod to get, this might be bad for Storm Chaser. Nimrod get into the Storm Chaser, not enough to get the kill onto Arda, and I think G-Work needs to 1v2 this one. I don't think he can. Well, let's see, 5 seconds. Yeah, it's Jackie, and
yeah, has the stacks, is going to be able to heal all of the HP back up. Beautiful Nimrod's Gate to recognize that the Eva is going to be completely vulnerable there. And it's just easy for the Jackie to clean up, get enough auto attacks, get the stacks as well. and clean up that fight. So very nicely played by the side team Evan Sejong.
Yep, well played.
Great recognition by the Arda.
Really. And yeah, that will be the Rift. And we are going to enter day 3 with still full team available. Now day 3 entered, so basically everyone that get killed here needs to buy back to use 200 credits to buy back their teammate if their teammate goes down. Right now, can we see how the situation for Auto Arm right now having a decent amount of items, so looking good at their mid game. So yeah, I think they can, as long as they can stay alive in the mid game, I think they should be fine. But look at that, Asal was going to pop a bit early on. But Otia here, half HP going to be deleted there.
And the blitz hits 3. It's a lot of damage. There's the block gonna be used on their Mia to tank a lot of that damage, but yeah, disengage from Jungjoda is gonna be there. Ooh, good blink away coming out from Cinema to dodge out, but it's a pretty key cooldown from this Lucina to be used there, and the Abigail is gonna try jumping back in. Great explosion shot to push the Abigail away. But now, once Fable is just going to try jumping on in. Great buffer from Adia to dodge out on.
Oh my god!
That's point sync, and they're just going to be able to get the kill onto the Nia. And Evan Sejong. They're going to try and finish getting the wipe here. Number, he's going to be the last one alive. Has to get the kill. Is able to get a lot of damage, but no, they're going to go down. And I think that's going to be OVO, going to be wiped off the map. Unfortunately, in 8th place, just not going to be able to get much out of this game again. Just such a disastrous performance from them, but there could still be more Eternal Return to be played, so they just have to leave the hopes and dreams of the rest of the lobby to try to shut down Team Auto Arms from winning this game.
That will be match 400 for Jota. Wells, they still need to find a way to revive their team, and I think Jota will going into this rift. 10 seconds left, so let's see here. Can Alex get into this rift?
I think.
Yeah, he was guarding this one probably.
That's not good because Alex should hear the pings down there. That means they can't actually enter the rift, so they're gonna have to eat the last for 100. I was trying to look for a bailout to make sure they don't have to get the res, but they don't have to res, but it looks like they're just sending J-Work in because I think that's a good call. I think just one person in this late into the game is fine because a lot of people don't want to risk the wipe of these rifts. So just sending in one to see if it's free. It looks like it is free, so the gamble end up paying off there. You'll be able to get a nice res here. And Zhang Zhou unfortunately is going to be caught here. I think that's going to be it. It's going to be another team wiped off the map here. That's going to be huge for Team Auto Arms and open up the door for them as they're gonna be able to get yet another team wipe. And you look at their credit counts, they're just playing straight for the Triple Bloods. They're playing for the Giga late game here because they know we're in checkpoint. You know, we could play greedy. We need to make sure we're gonna be as strong as possible going into the late game. 3 blood samples on the way for this side. Oh no, wait, they were able to buy a looks like a couple items, but they're definitely gonna buy 2 bloods here. It looks like, and maybe save up for a third onto this this pre-op.
Yeah, this is looking really good for Auto Arm at the moment. Right? They are completely, I guess, in the good side right now. And look at that. Oh man, this is a low Peacemaker been dropped. That's all full rainbow. Doesn't matter, get the on Tia and Hanshin trying to cover their teammates, but Stormblade. Oh my god, look at that bullseye damage. So Stormblade is gonna use that blink to escape. Don't want to continue 1v1 in this. Nadine bow. Oh my god, that bullseye connected into E5 half HP gun and okay. Alright, you know what? Okay, I'll let you go. I'll let you go.
Bullseye plus, I mean, the Wolf Assault, if you're playing AMP, it's quite a bit of damage that you have to watch out for. But yeah, unfortunately, Team Shadow's gonna be down 2 members. Look at the credit counts as well. They don't really have much to their name here, so I don't think they're gonna be able to get back their teammates anytime soon, or maybe gonna have to look for the rift upcoming in night 4 here. But that's gonna be quite a bit of ways away. 1 minute and 40 seconds we're gonna have to wait. And the blood samples are gonna be starting to be called in though for the side of Team Auto Arms, and yep, gonna be that bikini gonna be given to Agustina, and looks like it was I think a red shoes for the side of Fable there. So let me see, in a pretty good spot right now for the side Team Auto Arms.
It's going to fight with CNG.
Ooh, I feel like the Earth
that
was
huge blood on them. KCW. Oh, KCW gonna use on nice
Ooh,
E
good
there on
buffer.
cut. Yeah, this KCW will go
Yeah.
down, and the more you see this game, the more Auto Arm is going really looking good right now. And Bio might goes down here. Yes, indeed, there it goes down for Bio, and Tsubame will be minus 400 for CNC Esports. Auto Arm.
Yep, and that's a lot more credits for Auto Arms, so they can maybe start to save for another blood sample if they really wanted to. Dean is going to be caught out here by the side of Team Asher. I think that is going to be it. It's going to be another team wipe.
oh,
Oh,
nice.
actually,
Oh,
Blink
wait.
away. Wait a second. Sua's going to chase here. Yona and Seiko should be there. There is the
Oh,
Queen,
yeah.
and that should be it. Shadow going to go down. Another team wiped, so 5 teams left. Well, this is really good for Team Auto Arms here, as most of these teams are just slowly taking each other off of the game here. But I mean, still 5 teams is plenty for these temporary zones. Look for the side of Team Auto Arms, and here is the engage. There is. Can they get the combo? No, they're gonna be able to blink away and get themselves on out.
Oh my god, that's
the angle wasn't there for the full kill onto the Jackie there. Great disengage from the Jackie to get themselves on out.
새 금지 구역이 지정되었습니다.
that damage from the Jackie and Arda is really big.
Yeah.
Yep, we're gonna see this quick line here. Getting burst down by Wales, and I think Wales is one of the team that may have a chance to fight against Auto Arms. I mean, FN Sejong is possible, but seeing the comps, I think they will be having enough really hard times to get in, unless they have that good Nimrods just to get the kill on either Katya or Justina.
Yeah, and I mean, Team Auto Arms, their items are pretty good right now, and they're saving up for more bloods as well. You can see Team Wales though, they just got Wickline for free. They're also going to be able to buy some bloods very shortly, so they're going to be sitting in a pretty good spot. But Wajiwork is caught out by the side of Team Auto Arms, but they should be able to regroup here with their team. There is the snipe. Yeah, there's Inablitz. He is able to get a lot of damage, and yeah, force Youngju Wales out of their zone.
I mean, I don't think FN Sejong, if they actually going to fight Auto Arm, I don't think they will get into the Justina. I think if they Nimrods get into Justina will just use the Astra. But Astra is just really good tool. I mean, you can burst an opponent and also have the safety button for them. So Justina is one of those characters that can kill herself.
Yeah, 100%. You know, she has good mobility as well. Here comes the engage though. KCW can try to look for something. Great spell shield though from the Sua to dodge out on the pure uppercut. But still trying to look for something. Maybe Nia's game roll is going to be there. But the damage and burst. There it goes. The Nia's going to go down, and they're going to try looking for some more here. The Dicky is going to be able to trade one. Wait a second. The Sua's going to be the last member alive. But it is a Sua. They should be able to get a lot of sustain. Are they going to be able to hit the Don Quixote? They do actually end up getting it here, and that is going to be it. Sua versus Nikki. Great spell shield to knock out on that stun. And oh, the parry not going to connect, or actually he's going to get baited. And that's going to be CNJ Esports going to get wiped by Asher. And now we're down to 4 teams. Team Auto Arms are going to have a perfect time here, unless all 3 teams decide to band together. But I feel like, I mean, even then, it's still going to be 2 teams in one temporary zone versus Team Auto Arms. So Team Auto Arms needs to wipe one more team. If they don't wipe one more team, it's still not the ideal situation, but it's definitely a lot better than if there would be 5 or 6 teams and there's 3 teams teaming on them.
We might see now here Wales going to fight with Avatar going to fight with Auto Arms. How this fight will turn out. Getting poked, no Nimrod kit being used yet. Justina getting caught by the cube. Oh, wait a minute. Boom actually getting into Fable. Fable just keep getting. Oh, never mind. Echo, we are going to save that.
Oh, and
oh
they
my
have
god. Boom actually
the
gets the
White
kill.
Lily.
One circle.
Oh no.
This might be it for.
They have to kill him here. If they kill him, this is going to be huge for Auto Arms. Auto Arms gets another team. They completely wipe FN Sejong. And this opens up the door for them now. There's only 2 teams left. There's only 2 teams left. This should be really easy for Team Auto Arms, unless both these teams somehow. It's gonna be so hard though for these teams to team onto Auto Arms now.
Will Asher and Wales do the politics and just, you know what guys, I think we should game up with Auto Arms. All they will just gonna try the 1v1. Look at this. I mean, we did see last time that there's a politics happening with competition with the skill.
Yeah,
but I don't think that's just, competition here.
I think it's just so hard because it's only 2 teams left, so these teams are just gonna have to play for their own now, right? Because if there's more teams, they could definitely try looking for something like the VLS system in, but because there's only 2 teams left, it's just really hard to team on the final team now. So I think they're just gonna have to leave fate into their own hands.
Okay, so it is going to be the fight. It is between Wales and Asher, probably going to fight it out here in Pawn, while Auto are probably just gonna chill in warehouse. Is it the warehouse? Is it the warehouse
chapel.
or?
Should be
Oh
chapel.
yeah, chapel, yeah. I forgot it was chapel. It was the cemetery with the castle. So yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, we are. Yeah, looks like we're just gonna have a fight here. Here comes the engage though. There's
Oh my
Courage
God.
uppercut. Is gonna connect onto the backline, onto the Diva, but the Nikki is gonna get chunked down here. Sua though gonna try looking for Fauna here. He will get a lot of damage. There is the Soul Link. Is gonna be able to hit the Don Quixote onto the backline and is gonna be able to finish the Chloe there.
Timer.
Very nicely played by Yona. But Jiwa,
No,
it's gonna explode to timer, and that is gonna be Team Asher should be able to get the easy win. But now it's gonna come down to Team Asher versus Team Auto Arms. Who is gonna be able to take it here? Team Asher needs to get the win, or the series is gonna be over. Team Auto Arms. Ooh, I like this play from them. They're actually walking up here. I don't think Team Asher should know that Team Auto Arms are going to be over here, and they can catch Team Asher completely by surprise if they're not prepared for Team Auto Arms just walking up here.
Yeah, let's see here. Oh, Auto actually just jumping into this. So this will be the final zone. So we're gonna see
Yeah,
here.
looks like it here.
Cinema
They're getting caught there.
getting-
Oh, wait a
Oh
second!
my god, that damage into Cinema, but no, that is the Assault Burst though.
Oh no, Fable though on the backside, just so much damage on this Claudia, and
This should be
that
it.
is gonna be it. Team Auto Arms, such a clean series for them, done in 5 games. This is why they're considered probably the best team in Korea, and winning phase 1 and 2 together. Oh my god.
5 games?
I think they had it, right? They had the Justina in the Peerage Uppercut, but there wasn't enough burst and enough follow-up to kill the Justina in time. And Cinema actually got away completely scot-free. I think it was obviously a mistake on Cinema to not use the Peerage or to use the Astra burst on the Peerage Uppercut in time, but yeah, the combo just wasn't there for the side of Team Asher.
I mean, honestly, Asher wasn't prepared. I mean, they were buying items there, and I pretty sure it was only last day 6, so there will be no vision on the pawn, so they didn't know if the
They definitely were just caught by surprise, right?
Yeah.
And they were just forced to send it there, but yeah. Team Auto Arms, such a dominant performance all the way from Knockout Stage 2, coming out and just I think that was 4 games in a row they ended up winning. Such a dominant performance from them.
Definitely. So yeah, that will be the series, Master Series. But yeah, but not just we know that Auto Arms is the winner, but we still need to see who
the scores.
the scores to see who's in the second, third, fourth, and so on. So yeah, we're gonna wait for a little bit.
Yep, we'll have to see exactly where these teams do end up placing, because it will matter a lot for the amount of points, circuit points that they do end up getting. And I think that's exactly probably what these teams were playing for. They probably didn't really care at the very end anymore about winning. They just need to get as many placement points as possible to make sure they could get themselves into the final stage or into day 2, or maybe even getting themselves into the LCQ spot. So we'll have to see exactly where these teams fall. But I mean, Team Auto Arms, 4 games in a row is crazy. Winning it in 5 games, a 5-game series. I think the last time this happened, it was I think it was Team Auto Arms as well, but it was a different Team Auto Arms. I don't think One Circle was on the team just yet, but yeah, it was just such a crazy series from them.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, I mean, they are doing really well, super well, consistent also.
Yeah, exactly. I think consistency is the key here, and we'll have to see if they can maybe have the clean season. I don't think we've had a team that was able to win phase 1, 2, and the finals, but they're on their way. You know, getting that triple crown here. You know, we'll have to see if they can actually get that.
And also, the best part is they are almost have that golden run. If only they was playing in knockout stage 1, then that will be the golden run. They're just one less 4 games. If they only play 4 more games, then they will golden run.
I mean,
yeah.
I don't think we've seen the team win from Knockout Stage 2 either, so this is definitely a first from them.
Yeah. I mean,
But they shouldn't have been there. I mean,
Hmm.
they shouldn't have been there in the first place. You know, I think they just had
Yep.
a
Oh my
unfortunate day.
goodness,
But
100.
look at the dominating performance from Team Auto Arms. 107 points, 40 points higher than second place team. There's no other team that even is even in checkpoint, right? Even if they got to game number 6, there's no other team that that has enough points to be even in checkpoint here, which is crazy. I don't think I've actually ever seen that before. It's such a crazy performance from the side of Team Auto Arms.
Definitely. That's so. Yeah, definitely. That's a really big gap between. I think they have 40 points. No, yeah, almost 40 points gap.
Well, basically 40, yeah, 39 and a
that's-
half.
That is crazy. So yeah, FSJ will be the second place, Wales in the third place, and Asher will be in the fourth place. So basically, this will be determine their circuit points, I believe. They will really affect on their score there on the tournament points. Yeah.
Yep. And I think they're gonna have an interview over on the KR side. Unfortunately, we don't really speak Korean, so we won't be able to get that for you guys. But yeah, I mean, an amazing series.
Definitely.
I guess some people probably wouldn't think it's an amazing series because it was just such a one-sided blowout. But I mean, I personally love seeing these blowouts just because it just goes to show you, how good of a team Auto Arms is, right?
Yeah,
They're just a step above the rest right now. Like I don't think there's any team that really has a chance into them for at least for this phase.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's unfortunate for the other team that is want to continue more of the run, but yeah, again, they just Auto Arms just dominated the game. I mean, as you can see, they are playing really well. They are winning 4 games in a row. Yeah, I think it was 4 games in a row. It's quite crazy there. So yeah, they're super duper dominating.
And we'll have to see if they can keep their momentum up into the finals. Obviously, now that they won, that does mean that they're obviously going to be qualified for the season finals day 2, so they don't even have to play in the first day. And we'll have to see which teams are going to be able to come out for that, and which teams they'll have to go up against, because it's going to be quite the competition going into the season finals, right? So all these teams, obviously, they're amazing teams. We've seen, the meta, slowly start to shift, and these team comps slowly start to move around. There's actually not that much front to back this season, right? Most teams, it looks like they're plenning triple range, or they're playing, the dive teams with, the Nikki Adela, Nikki Nia, or we see, the Fiora. Yeah, we have seen some Lenny comps as well, right? The double bruiser Lenny comps, but not too much front to back. So it looks like front to back has slowly started to phase out this season, but that's just kind of how it is. Each season we have a new meta game. These teams are gonna have to adapt, or they're gonna probably fall face first. So we'll have to see which teams are gonna be able to adapt to the meta game for the finals, because still I think 1 or 2 more patches that we have to go to see if these teams are gonna be able to know exactly which team comps are gonna be strong.
And also on top of that, I think Coraline will be also available, so may be going to be in the last game. But but I think even if Coraline being playable, I think it will be end up either triple backhand or front to back. We don't see in that dive. Dive comp maybe.
I can see her in a dive comp.
Yeah,
I can see her.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. So yeah, either effect or no effect.
I'm gonna love seeing Caroline on the big stage, because she's a character that's easy to pick up but really hard to master. So there's gonna be a lot of really insane plays, I think, on the character that we'll probably see at the very top. So I'm very excited to see how she's played once the character is picked up by some of the best mages mage players over in Korea, because she definitely has a lot going for her in her kit.
So yeah. And yeah, I think that we'll be looking forward for that finals. And yeah, we're still doing the interview, so you guys will be staying a bit more here with us. And yeah, Coraline will be being packed, and what else we gonna see? I mean, there will be like how many patch left before the finals? 2? 3?
It's 2 because there's only 2 weeks left of this season, I think, right? Oh no, I think there's still a lot of time. There are probably 3 patches. I'm not exactly sure if that's correct, but yeah, there's still a lot of time. So metal will swap a little bit. There's obviously going to be that final patch as well, and then yeah, we'll have to see which teams come out on top for the finals.
Yep.
But one thing to note, we do have I think ERCS that's going to be happening later today. So if you guys want to watch the Mora Tournament Return, that should be happening I think at about 7 p.m. EST. And then tomorrow we're gonna have the Caroline Professors, which I'll be doing. So if you guys want to come out for that, I'll be teaching Caroline. Coraline. I always keep mixing up the names, but it is an O, so it should be Coraline. I'll be teaching her tomorrow. She's definitely has a lot in her kit going for her, and yeah, there's some intricacies on the character that I'll be explaining as well, because I think her skill ceiling is actually really high.
Definitely pretty high. I mean, that W, the mirror one, is pretty difficult to use. So yeah, that will be definitely a really a skill that needs to be mastered.
Yeah, because so usually what I found out on the character is obviously you're supposed to throw your E first before your W. So your W has to be just snap. You're supposed to aim it instantly, which is definitely a little difficult. So yeah, you'll kind of have you'll be able to see kind of how I play the character, even though I'm probably not the best player, but I'll be able to explain and teach you guys exactly the intricacies on Coraline. I will be practicing her a little bit tonight as well. So yeah.
So yeah, looking forward for that. So yeah, if you better watch that if you don't want to miss it, which is tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow at I think at 7 p.m. EST as well. So come out for that. I think most of the NA events are always at 7 p.m. EST, and yeah, we should be having ERCS tonight and and the professors tomorrow. So come out, come cheer us, come cheer on your favorite teams. I haven't really played in ERCS in a while, but it's always exciting to come watch and see how the players do. So
yeah, and
then I think LCQ should be next week. Same time, 4 a.m. EST. It will be on the 29th, so looks like it's going to be on Sunday as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You just don't forget to watch that and see. So LCS is today is only the final game, or there's not more rounds?
Today is going to be the semi. It's still this. Is it? I think it's the semifinals right now that's happening.
Okay.
Let me double check here. Let's see, ERCS week 2. Yes, week 2 semifinals. So this is semifinals, and then next week will be the LCQ and then the finals for ERCS. So right now we're in the semifinals for ERCS.
Yep. So yeah, if you guys don't want to miss that, so don't forget to watch ERCS, and then that should be it for now. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Where is it? Hold on. There's the code. Yeah, there's the code for today. I almost forgot to give it out. So yeah, this will be the code of today. So if you guys don't want to miss that out yet. So but before that, hold on. We didn't see.
Oh yeah, we do have. Oh my god! And look at the difference in terms of points. Auto Arms winning 2 first phase and second phase, 1,300 points. More than double the second place team here. CNG Esports 660. OVO in third with 550, and FN Sejong in fourth with 530. So these 4 teams we'll see on day 2 of ERM Season 10 Finals. The next 8 teams, we have GB Ascenders, Wales, or next 6 teams, Ascenders, Wales, Jeongjoda, Asher, and Mer Gaming and Jeju Shadow. We'll see them in day 1 of ERM Season Finals, and unfortunately, Damien and Always Inshan are teams who bubbled in 11th and 12th. We will see them in LCQ, and they'll have to try to crawl their way out, their last chance to make sure they can get themselves into the finals as well.
Yep, and not just only that, we also have that Caroline event. So if you play ER for 60 minutes or 1 hour, right now you will get that special emote and character profile icon for Coraline. But I think you need to buy Coraline first. So you buy Coraline, then you play ER for 60 minutes. You will get that profile pictures and profile icon and emotes. So yeah, don't miss that out. And not sure what is this. Is probably like the background of the character. So you are, if you want interested, like what
Yes,
is the story
I think it's
on
the
Coraline?
it's the lore. Yeah, it's the lore, the files. I guess is what they say of the character. So if you guys want to see exactly, what's going on in the character's head, or want to know their backstory, you could take a look there. And yeah, I actually do have some Coraline codes to give away as well. If you guys don't have the character, I'll be posting it in chat because usually these character codes I don't give away, and it's kind of hard for me. So I'm just gonna give it to you guys. Okay, consider it. I thank you guys, for coming out. It is 3 of them, so you guys you might have to be a little quick with this, but I will be posting it.
And then we're gonna see here this. I think this is the special box for Springs, and then yeah, there is the it was quest book. You can get quest book, and you get that special ticket to trade for the mythical skins. And this one is probably announced for the ER season 10 finals. So yeah, don't miss out. It's in 10 and 11 April, and LCQ is on next week 29. So yeah, don't miss out on that one. So I think that should be it for the announcement, I believe. And I think there's one more. I think you can also have that. Yep, the Coraline bundle. So if you want to it,
ooh, that one. This is kind of nice. I didn't even see the little team banner. I actually really like the team banner. She's kind of just sitting in there on the bottom side. That's kind of cute.
Yep.
I like that. I actually really like that art.
Yeah. So yep. So if you want to buy it, don't forget to buy that. And yeah, I think I forgot how many crystal it is, but yeah, you can just buy it right now. And I think that's about it. And I'm not sure about this one.
Thumbs up too. I think this is just a season pass, or I'm guessing season 10 Royal. So
maybe.
No, it looks like it's probably like an event that says B2. Yeah.
B2 basement suit, or it's a paper size.
I'm not too sure, but you can see the cute little chibis from Justina and Kiara on top.
Wait till they nerf Justina.
I mean, maybe we'll see another nerf, but I mean, Justina's really hard to play. I don't think anyone can really play Justina like
that is true.
Cinema.
That is true.
It's like cinema is just different,
Fair enough. That's a fair point. So, yeah. But for now, I think that should be it. Unless they wait, I think I can see. I think that should be it for today. So again, I will just show you guys the code once again. This is the code. So I will type it in the chat. Wait, AYZNSF. I don't know. Is it O or 0? I think it's 0. 0322. That will be the code for today. And yeah, don't forget to use it for extra drops and extra puzzle piece to complete your season puzzles. So that's it for today, and that is me, Guestbox and Super. Do you have anything to say before we close this out?
No, I mean, it's a great series. Happy to be here like always. It was a fun series to watch. Fortunately, it was it was cut short by Auto Arms, but Auto Arms is just such a dominant performance. It's crazy to see. Maybe we'll see that for the finals as well, depending on how these other teams are gonna kind of shape up for that. I think Auto Arms just on their A game today.
Definitely, they're too strong. Okay. So that's it. I guess have a nice morning for you guys in the States, and have a good evening for you guys in the Asia. So see you guys next week in LCQ.
Yep, and guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you guys come out for ERCS and Professors later tonight and tomorrow. And next week LCQ is going to be the same time, so make sure you guys come back for that. But with that, thank you guys so much, and yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Take care.
Bye.